And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast After Hours Edition, man. We're joined with a bunch of lovely ladies. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Nobody cares, bro. Get out. Get out. Go. Put your shoes on outside. You don't got to put them on in here.
I know the night is not as it would seem. I must believe in something, so I'll make myself believe it. This night.
And we are live. What's up, guys? Welcome to Fresh Air Podcast, man. After Hours Edition. We're joined with a bunch of lovely ladies. It's Friday. 9. Yep. Chris, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? You want to go ahead
And also, we're early today.
Yeah, we actually. Yeah, we are early. I did the debrief earlier, and you know, I told you guys that we would start around 10:15, 10:30ish, and we are here ahead of time, man. And we're gonna start to do these shows a little bit earlier, for real this time. What time, Chris? We're trying to do these things at what, 10?
Yes, I do want to start at 10 o'clock, so I'm pushing it down to more and more, like refining everything. But you know, guys, listen, Miami girls be late and shit, so I try my very best to rush these niggas, Myron Fresh and the girls. So you know, it is what it is, man. We do it live.
Hey, man, I'm here. I'm always.
Oh, no,
I'm always
yeah, you're right though.
So yeah, guys. So we're gonna be shooting to start these things at 10 o'clock. So I'm thinking 10:30 at the latest, because I know Tim Pool goes until about 10. So you know, we don't want to compete with our fellow Rumble people if we can avoid it.
Yes.
You know, even though I know the content is a bit different, does a political talk show, but you know, I do my political talk show as well. Which, by the way, just so you guys know, Monday I'll be live with Viva Frey at 4 o'clock. We're gonna go earlier. We're gonna do a live stream that, and then on Wednesday I will be on Timcast IRL, covering politics, whatever else news is going on. So next week I won't be here for Wednesday.
Cool.
But you guys are gonna run after hours anyway, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
He's off? Okay, cool.
Okay, sweet. So you guys will still get after hours. Fresh will maybe do it himself or get a actually, or Chris. Oh no.
I got to guess. Also, Subathon.
Okay, I thought you wanted to say. So guys, we're gonna do it on Friday next week.
Yeah,
Because what we're trying to do, we could have done it today.
Yeah.
But we really want to do it properly. We want to do it like kind of maybe start with the debrief, then work our way throughout the night doing it, and
Like
then
a
also
nonstop, basically.
bringing on guests. Yeah. And we got to get with Bills and figure out how we're going to do that with OBS and stuff, where I'm on the debrief and then we segue over to Fresh and Fit, right? So we'll figure that out, but it will be next Friday. Yeah. And it's going to be ironed out. And yeah, I think that's it. Chris, anything for you?
Thank you, Phil Simone. Yeah, shout out to the chat, shout out to the girls. You know, guys, I'm improving on the panel here and there, you know, so I see you guys complain all the time. Yo, Chris, man, stop bringing Wells on the panel, man.
They still DMing them, though.
I know, they still DM the Wells, but anyways, shout out to you guys. Follow me on my Twitch. Yep. And yeah, it's Friday night. I'm sober. Let's go. Cheers to that.
You're not banned on Twitch.
That's amazing.
No.
That's so amazing that you're not
No,
banned.
you know what? Hey.
Allegedly, this is allegedly, by the way. This is
listen,
all
man.
allegedly.
All right,
we don't
all
know the
right,
facts
niggas,
yet,
the
Chris.
only thing I do is game on there, okay?
We don't know all the facts yet. He don't be on Twitch.
Yo, like, as soon as they find my Twitch, bro, I'm gone.
Yeah, if you ever do get like big on there, like real big, they'll be like, get this nigga out of here.
Bro,
Yeah.
Fresh Fit.
I didn't even go live, nigga. I got banned. It's just crazy, dog.
I mean, like, the most I had on Twitch was like almost 1K, and then then it crashed in studio. So, you know, we'll see. Like, I'll do more IRL streams and shit like that, but I don't know, man. Niggas be weird, bro.
Yeah, TwitchCon was not fun.
Yeah,
Just saying.
fuck Twitch, man. Worst app. Them and TikTok.
Actually, they banned Kanye West in 7 minutes of being live.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Completely just destroyed him.
Yeah, I saw that he was live. He tweeted out about it. I clicked it, and then I guess I missed him right before he got banned.
Messed up, bro. Messed up.
It's best at hit refresh, he was banned.
Huh?
You hit refresh, he was banned.
I get it.
That's funny.
That's funny.
All right. Yeah. Anyway,
chats
so
first?
yeah, we can read some chats and then get into some questions and have the girls introduce
Supporter
themselves. Yeah, it is Supporter Friday actually.
Yeah.
Shout out to Bills, the Tigger, and Mo, the Pooh Bear, the two hardest working Haitians in Miami who aren't scamming. It's actually very true. All right, who's up next?
Master Debater.
What the hell?
The girls on the panel.
What the hell?
I told you.
Why those three in particular?
Because those
OnlyFans? No.
No.
Damn, that's messed up.
I don't know. I mean, perhaps
Yeah, Kimura says, I just looked up Albert Einstein's early life. Every single time you laugh my house off. No wonder he learned about him so much in school.
I mean, bro, Einstein. Come on,
He's
man.
Jewish? No way.
Oh, okay.
He's Jewish?
Come on, you gotta be trolling, bro.
No.
You gotta be trolling, Fresh.
Fresh, we're comedians. We're comedians, Fresh.
You gotta be trolling, bro. You didn't know him? He's one of them boys?
Oh shit, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, bro. Stein automatically.
Germany?
Ghost sign.
Bro, Stein, Ross, you know, Goldberg, any of that, it's automatically them boys.
Moses.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blackest Panther says, ladies, do any of you have male friends? If you do, there's a very easy way to tell whether he's your friend or not. If you think back to when y'all first met, did he approach you first? If he did, then he's only your friend because you friend zoned him. No man takes the risk to approach a girl just to become a friend. He wants you. My question is, if you have a male friend, what about him is making you keep him around instead of giving him a shot? Okay. This nigga always trying to really get his money's worth here, man.
Yeah.
All right. We'll say it simply. How many of you have guy friends? Raise them hands. Okay. Did the guy friend approach you?
No.
You?
Yes.
Okay. Who else had a guy friend again? Did he approach you?
Well, we met through a mutual, so we were in a group setting.
Okay, so that doesn't count. Anybody else?
You?
What if it was your teammates? Like through sports?
Sports?
Yeah.
Wait, they let boys play with girls in sports?
Yeah, track.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's a cheat code right there.
Interesting.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Because they do technically travel together. Okay, so but he introduced himself to you first?
I don't remember. I don't really remember. I just know we all knew each other.
Okay. What about you?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have any guy friends.
Was it you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I would say he approached me.
All right, pull up that question again. Yep. For the two girls that were approached, I think you and then you in the corner, what about him is making you keep him around instead of giving him a shot?
He's cool to hang out with, but not into him, so he's friend zoned.
Okay, but why are you not into him particularly? That's what he wants to know. He's not handsome enough? Does he not make enough money?
Yeah, he's not attractive.
Physically, financially, in what way?
Physically.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about you?
It's sort of to say that I approached him, but it's like he's like a brother to me. He's like really sweet. Really
Okay,
sweet,
but why are you not like interested in him in that way? Is it he's not handsome enough? Doesn't have enough money? He's too short? He's weird? He smells? I don't know.
He has a girlfriend?
Yeah.
I mean, to put it into retrospective, I'm bisexual, so I guess like the way me and him are like friends is kind of like siblings. Like, oh, we see a bad bitch walking by. Oh my gosh, she has a fat ass. Or oh my god, we'd be joking around. Or like,
he's gay?
No, actually, bad bitch.
Yeah, but threesomes. You can do threesomes with him though.
No,
you can fuck her and the bitch at the same time.
All right. So if you had to pick one gender to be with for the rest of your life, would it be a man or a woman?
It would definitely be a man.
Okay. So therefore, you clearly like men more. So why are you not giving this guy a chance?
Well, him and specifically, I don't understand why you would ask that. Well,
is he like close to you at all?
Yeah, he's like a brother. He's like my best friend.
Yeah, but they're asking like, what makes you not give him a chance though? That's what they're asking.
We've never brought it up. We've brought up times where we've talked and I've asked him like, oh, have you ever had like feelings or have you ever had like any sort of attachment?
And what'd he say?
No. He says ever since the beginning that ever since like, you know when you get like a first perspective or first visual on a person and that's what you keep for like the whole time. It's kind of like that. So he like just saw me as a friend because he was trying to get at my best friend at the time. So we just kind of became friends through like association.
Why are you gay?
Why am I gay?
No, I mean him.
He's not gay.
Bruh.
I like to think he is, but he's not.
So if you want to smash
that
him,
told you everything you need to know right there.
There you go.
He's effeminate. All right. She don't want to say it, but there you go. There's the tip that she didn't want to admit.
Yeah.
All right. What else we got here?
One more chat.
One more chat. All right. Women. Did you make a woman angry? She's going to use some of the form of these insults. Your dick is small. Your dick doesn't receive enough attention from women. You like putting your dick inside other men. It's literally
Yeah.
guaranteed.
All
That's their
hurt you,
defense.
yeah.
Yeah, that's what they told me. Which, by the way, guys, we are going viral. By the way, on that on the college stuff.
Yep.
I'm trying to see if I can squeeze one more.
How dare you?
You know, campus invasion. But if not, then we are definitely going to take over in the fall. I'm gonna try to do a couple Ivy League schools as well because I want you guys to realize how indoctrinated and poisoned these Ivy League schools are. So yeah, we might have a hookup at Dartmouth. We'll see. But anyway.
Oh snap!
Oh, sharpshooter. Mo,
Yeah, but
cue
dude, this
my-
is the middle of nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like an hour.
Mo, cue my shit up when he about to do intros, big guy, and don't be a victim. Don't edit my shit with her. LOL. I ain't a comedian. Shake my head. Women, he says highest level of education completed, not attended. Please listen to all the questions. Think about it, then answer with logic, not feelings. Also, you don't need to say the same thing more than once.
All right.
Thank you, bro.
All right.
Let's see if they heed the instructions. All right.
Jaleel, WFNF, WCC. It's been a minute since I sent a chat in. Your boy's been hard at work. Shout out to you. I just wanted to update you guys. Officially hit my first goal of weight loss of 100 pounds. Shit, Dr. Marco for you, bro. Good job. All in 10 months. And Myron, your advice when it comes to work continues to pay off because yesterday I've gotten yet another salary increase again. My pay has increased 10K in 8 months and my new job, and it's all thanks to you. And all the value, guidance, help you guys continue to bring. Much love.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Good stuff, bro. Good stuff.
Appreciate that, man. Anus and Reach ain't teaching y'all that.
Not at
You
all.
guys see the clip? The guy was one of their fans and said that we helped them way more than they did.
No, I didn't see that.
Even the guy that talked
When I was at
smack.
USC. Was that?
Yeah. The guy that talked smack, saying like you didn't help him, you hurt him actually.
Oh, yeah.
Bro,
That was so-
man.
They're cooking
well.
him in the comments, though.
That
That
was-
shit funny.
That was the most
I love how you
ungrateful.
put my name into it. I'm like, bro, don't do that, bro. Anyhow, ladies, if you don't mind, give us your name, your age, what you do for a living, dating status, and if you want to, of course,
Your body count.
we'll start right here. Welcome to the show. What's your name, age, what you do for a living?
Hey y'all! Hi guys, my name is Christina and I'm 20 years old. I live in Miami and I work at a nonprofit music program for kids.
Where are you from? Like, born?
Oh, I'm from Miami, but my family's from Haiti. I speak Haitian Creole and French. Haitian! Woo!
Makes
Mais
sense.
amis.
Highest education level completed?
Oh, I'm in college right now and I completed high school, so
What are you studying?
I'm studying business administration and music.
Nice. Dating status?
Oh, I'm single right now.
All right. Birth control?
Oh, I no, I don't take that.
Okay. And parents together? Or?
Oh, yes, my parents are together.
Nice.
All right.
Cool.
Wait, hold on.
Your body count.
Oh, it's a 0 right now.
That's 0 right now.
Yeah.
Chris, I believe her, bro.
Wait.
No, like 0 forever, but like, you know what I mean?
No, I don't know what you mean. Is it like reset it or every
No,
month?
like it's 0 right now.
Your version?
Yes.
I
I
be-
didn't know you guys were gonna ask this on the podcast.
I believe her, bro.
I mean, you could
Mo-
answer.
Mo- I believe her, bro.
Wow.
All right.
You know what? Yeah, W Fresh.
All right.
Good job.
Who's up next?
My name is Stephanie. I'm 20 and
All right. Where are you from?
I'm from Virginia, but I moved out here about a year ago.
What part of VA are you from?
Like Northern Virginia, DC area.
Okay. What part?
Fairfax.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How far are you from the CIA database? Sorry, the CIA headquarters.
I have no idea.
All right.
Makes sense.
Langley, it's right there, man. It's close by. All right. You're from Fairfax. What do you do for work?
Right now I'm at a luxury nail salon as a receptionist.
Okay. How old are you? Oh, you said 20, right?
Yeah.
All right. Highest education level completed?
I'm in college and I finished high school.
Okay.
What are you
What are you
studying?
majoring in? Yeah.
Criminology or medical forensic. But yeah.
All right. Are your parents together?
No,
Birth control for you?
no.
What's your ethnic background?
I'm Peruvian and Salvadorian.
All right.
Okay.
You were born in America, right?
Yes.
All right.
Never.
What about you?
All right, well, body count.
Oh, yeah, body count.
Come on, man. You got a tattoo on your arm.
What? I'll say this year
Okay, all right. At 20? All right.
3.
3?
Oh,
All right.
this year alone?
This year alone. I'll say this year alone.
What about total?
Wait, but it's wait, hold on. But it's still April though.
Chris, don't do that, man. That's gonna be harder, bro.
She fucking one guy per month, bro.
That's gonna be harder, bro.
She's like, all right, it's
Women and men fields.
January nigga, February nigga. Hey, man, niggas, we up, man.
A nigga a month.
No.
And she lying too. No, that's cool. That's cool. You can
Okay,
pass. You can
is it
pass.
more than 10?
No.
Less than 10.
Less than 10.
So 9.
No.
Wait, you said you've been living here in Miami for like 2 months, right?
No, almost a year.
Almost a year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's like
All right.
almost 10 niggas. All right. What about you?
My name's Allison. I'm 24 years old. I'm a fitness coach, and I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Canadians, man. Well, trouble.
Canadians are amazing.
That's what they all say.
Fresh nose.
Failed country. So okay, you're 20. You're from Vancouver, and you said you're a fitness coach.
Yes.
Okay. Do you live in America now, or are you just visiting?
Yeah, I moved here. I moved here 2 months ago.
I wonder why. Because Canada sucks.
Do you train men and women, or just women?
I train both men and women. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Highest education level completed.
I've done some college. I dropped out.
Okay, so you did not complete it then.
Damn, Crody, that's
So
crazy.
high school. Relationship status.
Single.
All right. Are your parents together?
No.
Birth control for you?
Yes.
Okay. And then what's your ethnic background?
I'm mixed. I was born and raised in Canada, so were my parents, but my ethnic background is English, French, West African, and Native Canadian.
Damn, how many parents you got?
My parents are mixed too.
All right. So basically, you're Caucasian with some Native American.
White.
Pretty much. My
Basic,
grandfather
yeah.
was black. So,
Really?
Yeah.
All right.
So
Then
is it black inside of you?
I guess that's how it works, right?
wait. Can you say nigga?
No.
He ain't black then.
You're not black.
He's not black then.
Facts.
All
Well,
right.
they'll arrest her in Canada.
True.
All right. Okay, and you said you've been living here in Miami now, right?
Yes.
For how long again?
Just 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Fresh off the boat.
Mhm.
Body count?
It's classified.
Fresh nose.
I don't kiss and tell.
Makes sense. Just kiss. No tell.
Yes.
Okay. All right. What about you? What's your name?
My name's Madalena. I'm 19. I live here in Miami. I'm from Iowa.
Okay.
And
Part of Iowa are you from?
Des Moines area.
That's the capital, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
I lived in a few places, but Des Moines.
Okay. What do you do for work?
I'm a student, but I do some modeling, some e-com stuff.
You're a student?
Yeah.
With a Rolex? Damn. Balling over there, man.
Yeah, no, I do some e-commerce and online stuff.
By yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. That's amazing work.
And modeling gigs, and
What products do you sell?
I supplements right now, whatever is trending.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting.
All right. They think you do OnlyFans.
No, I don't do OnlyFans. Okay, I have a dad.
I just
okay?
got to deal.
A good dad.
Yeah,
I'm a dad. I can't stop me.
Because they're trying to figure out how you have a Rolex, you're in college, and you live in Miami. That's what they're trying to figure out.
I just want a Rolly.
The Rolex was a gift, but
From who?
from my ex-boyfriend who I was with for a very long time, 4 years. No.
It's always a guy, bro. Always a guy.
How old is he?
He's 24.
Wait. No! I don't want to know. No, Myron. Stop it.
I was thinking in my head, what's the age of
No.
consent in
I'm doing the math.
state of Iowa?
I'm doing the math.
Nigga was
16.
20, she was 16.
Yeah.
Bro, it was spawn
But-
capping, man.
Yo.
But no, I
Hey, girl.
don't do anything like OnlyFans.
But I get Shannon
Let's
Sharp.
that clear.
Spawn capping, bro.
Spawn capping for real.
Cassette over there, bro.
I'm looking it up.
Yeah, Bo was already on
Like I
it.
said,
Okay.
you want a gift?
That's
I
messed
got
up.
you.
Yeah, fact checking. All right, ecom student. All right, what are you majoring in?
Finance.
All right,
Oh, damn. It's 16.
it's 16.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Spawn
He made the
capping,
cut.
Remember, that was when they were dating. We don't know how long he knew her for.
bro. Yeah.
Oof.
Uh-oh.
No, it's
That's
nothing
fine.
like
We
that.
won't get him. All right, and relationship status?
Single.
Why are these guys pre?
Why'd you guys break up?
He passed away, so.
Why'd you laugh?
It's just I didn't want to talk about it on a podcast.
Got it.
yeah.
Fresh just cope, man. She's, she's no. She's coping with it. That's
Yeah,
why.
like
But she
Got
laughing.
it.
Yeah,
Got it.
That's why she laughed, Fresh.
But-
Oh, my bad. The nigga psychologist. We didn't realize.
Yeah, we didn't-
Anyway, sorry, Chris.
No, but that's how. No, she. Whatever. It's fine.
No, it's traumatic. So
It's traumatic. Yeah.
Yeah.
was he
All right.
was he vaccinated?
Fresh.
Are we not supposed to say
No, you're good. You can say it.
COVID?
Was he vaccinated?
No. I don't know.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Body count.
It's low, but I'm not talking about it on a podcast.
All right.
All right, your parents together?
Yeah, they are.
Birth control for you?
No.
All right. And then ethnic background?
I'm Native American, Polynesian, white, and Costa Rican.
That's a
What
lot.
tribe? Native American?
Cherokee.
What percentage?
I don't know, but I got adopted. So
Man,
when
you
I
ain't
got
a real Native
adopted,
American,
no,
bro.
I am. When I got adopted,
Come
they
on,
had to like send paperwork to the tribe and stuff. And
Can you live on a reservation?
I'm sure I can because they had to ask for permission to adopt me. My family did.
If you have kids, do you get
My-
money?
My aunt, I need to like finish up some of my tribal work, but yeah, I could get a lot from it.
All right. So Cherokee and what else?
White and Polynesian and Costa Rican.
Damn.
How many parents you got?
I have two, but
All right. What about you? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Mercedes.
Mercedes?
Mercedes Benz?
No, just Mercedes.
All right, how old are you?
I'm 18 years old.
Where are you from?
Miami.
Okay. What do you do for work?
Well, I work with kids right now, tutoring.
Okay. Like, I'm assuming like middle school and elementary kids?
No, just elementary kids, yeah.
Elementary kids, right?
Yeah.
What do you tutor specifically?
Just after school care, normally.
Okay, so you don't like teach them a subject?
No, it's just helping them out with work, with homework.
Yeah, homework. Yeah.
Yeah.
She gives them niggas milk and tells them be quiet.
Hey,
they're all
I'm on the
girls.
phone, nigga.
Yeah.
TikTok.
4 plus 4.
Yeah.
We'll be low.
All right, so you tutor. All right, highest education level. Did you finish high school?
Well, I'm still in it. 12th grade year.
Chris, what the fuck, man?
Don't look at me, bro. She's she's 18, bro.
I'm about to turn 19 in a month.
Oh, super senior.
Oh, she a super senior.
No, I'm not a super senior, I promise.
She got to look back, bro.
Wait, are you from Kendall?
Yes.
Uh-oh.
You smoke weed?
No. Well, I'm not.
You do smoke weed. Okay.
Sometimes.
I don't know why I'm so excited about this.
No, you know why? It's because like it's archetype, bro. Kendall girls are super chill. Oh, they're nice, but they smoke a lot of weed.
No, not me though.
Okay, just a little bit.
Yeah, not the girl from last show.
Okay.
Like maybe once a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
With friends. But yeah,
Relationship status?
single.
All right, are your parents together?
My dad passed away.
How did he pass away?
Well, he had a stroke when I was 8, and he was paralyzed until last year, pretty much.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your ethnic background?
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, it's fine. I'm Cuban, full.
Okay.
Yeah, I was born and raised here.
All right. Birth control for you?
What was that?
Birth control for you or no?
No.
No. All right.
Is your mom still doing well, or
Yeah, she's fine. Yeah.
is she remarried or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
Chad, I'm not gonna play music, all right? This panel is probably can't handle it. Who knows? The sad with
Chris, come on, man.
music, bro.
You get soft, nigga.
You're probably right,
Just play, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
All right.
All right. What about you? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Ari.
Wait, hold on. Mercedes, your body count.
Oh yeah,
What was
body
that?
count.
Your body count.
Well, it's less than 5.
So 4?
Less.
Wait, hold on. You in high school, right?
Yo, he said, hold on a second.
You know,
Hold on a second.
You know what, Chris? Let's believe it for the night.
You told me you're in high school.
Let's believe
Yeah,
it.
man, she going crazy. In high school, I was a virgin jacking off.
What?
Hey, listen, I'm telling
That's
the truth,
young.
man.
Wait, Chris, TMI, bro. We don't want to hear that shit. Okay.
What? Oh my god. Oh.
I mean, I didn't lose my virginity till prom night, man. 18.
Yeah, 18 for me too.
Yep.
I got raped
What?
Wow.
by a Canadian girl
It's actually a true
in
story.
my car, back seat. That was a body count.
Play the music. Fresh is a rape victim.
Yeah, I am.
Yes.
I'm a victim, man. It's so hard, so wet. I didn't know
Has
what
she
to
ever
do.
faced justice?
No. She ran
No?
away back to Canada.
Damn.
Couldn't catch her, bro. So good, bro. I didn't know
So
what to
good?
do. I didn't know what to do, bro.
So good?
Busted or not, yeah.
So then it wasn't rape.
No, but it felt good, but I didn't know what was happening. Let's stop her. Okay, restart her.
All right.
Just stop it.
Yeah, if you wanted it, bro, then consent.
No, I didn't want it, but it felt good, so I was like, okay, cool. This is
So,
cool.
so you wanted it?
No, I didn't want it, nigga. I didn't know what was happening. I'm 18.
Well, was she older than you?
Yeah, 21. Her name was Bree.
She went with you to prom?
No, she took him back
She
of a
took me to
car.
the beach.
The beach, yeah.
And then I got great.
This is back when he was like in the Caribbean.
Yeah,
They didn't really even have
Barbados,
school.
yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bomba
Yeah. It's life, man. So what about you, Ari?
How old are you?
Hi, I'm Ari. I'm 18. Born in Broward, raised in Miami.
Red flag, bro. Broward is terrible.
All right.
I was only there until 2nd grade.
Do you have a job or no?
Yes.
All right. What do you do for work?
I am a receptionist at a dentist office, I guess.
All right.
I guess if I had to add the back into it.
Highest education?
High school, finished.
Thank God.
Yeah, I was about to say, Chris. Relationship status?
Single.
Are your parents together?
No. No.
Birth control review?
Yeah.
And what's your ethnic background?
I'm Peruvian, Cuban, and Greek. I'm sorry, I'm a little awkward. Let me say that again. I'm Peruvian,
No, we heard you.
Cuban, and Greek.
Are you from Kendall too?
No,
Hi, Leah.
above. How did you know that?
Listen, I'm telling you, bro. Back in the day, I used to like date some Latina girls. And y'all look the same. Just saying.
Wow.
So,
used to.
Wait, so Hialeah or no? Or Hialeah Gardens?
Are you guys racial profiling me or like?
Of course not.
Yes.
I mean, kind of.
Right.
Tacos? I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Quiero
Ropa,
Taco Bell?
Oui.
ropa
Sí,
vieja.
Sí, sí, sí.
Ropa vieja o ceviche.
Ceviche. I'm Peruvian.
There you go.
Chimpoom!
Okay, so where is
Oh,
it?
she not really Peruvian.
Huh?
Ceviche trash, bro.
I
I'll be
heard that
honest,
she was
ceviche
Peruvian.
is trash, and so is Cuban food is trash.
Yeah, I don't see the appeal of it.
Niggas eat nothing but pork all day, bro. Bro, all they eat is pork, man.
Who invited this guy? He's a little mad.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
Wait,
Haram!
pork is bad for you.
Yeah.
Come on, you. I like bacon though, but yeah.
All right. Okay. Who's up next? What about you? What's your name?
My name is Kamaya.
Kamaya. Okay.
Oh,
how old are you?
Kamaya.
What's happening?
Motherfucker.
How old are you?
Come on.
25,
Okay. Where are you from originally?
Oklahoma City.
Oh, hell no.
shit.
Okay.
What's wrong with OKC?
Okay, you gonna see.
You know how many times we don't heard that, bro.
That's a good one, huh? That's a good one.
This is probably. Oh yeah, this is before you were alive. No. Yeah, no, it was. I think it was before you left. You guys have the biggest domestic terrorist attack ever on U.S. soil.
All right.
Do you know what that is?
What do you mean? A domestic attack?
The event he's talking about.
Yeah.
What was it?
Which one?
9/11.
We're talking about Oklahoma bombing.
Haram! Falcon! Punch!
She ain't joking, nigga. She's serious.
Did it look believable? Okay.
No, nigga, you dead ass. You smoke weed too, huh?
No, we just. Anyways, what about it? I'm surprised y'all know about that.
I've heard it all.
Number what?
Apparently.
Our bombing.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's. He said one of the biggest.
Bumba clap for real.
It was the worst domestic terrorist attack in U.S. history.
You believe it was a inside job?
We're not.
Well, no, don't worry. It doesn't involve the Jews. Yeah, I mean, it's there was a guy that they never captured that was affiliated with German government, and a CIA pilot flew him out of the country, and witnesses put him there when Timothy McVeigh, who was the OKC bomber, when he rented the Ryder truck. But I'm assuming you didn't study it or anything like that.
I didn't need to.
Clearly.
You thought it was 9/11 though.
Yeah.
Did you believe me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You seem
Alright,
pretty
then.
confident in that one. But all right.
Fun fact.
Yeah, just a fun fact about OKC. The 30-year anniversary was a couple days ago. That's why.
You've been to OKC. Why do you know so much about OKC?
No, it's about this crime and terrorists. It's well known.
He used to work somewhere.
It's fine.
Oh, he's okay.
All right. What do you do for work?
I work with Miami-Dade Innovations.
Okay.
What do you innovate?
So I'm a pilot project fellow. So I work with private and public sectors. We're working with startup companies that's trying to be like sustainable initially. So we work with those companies and we grant them like 100,000, and we see what they can do for like Miami-Dade. We usually get like calls of like what's going on. Like let's say F1 comes in, we don't have a traffic problem, so we like match them up with like companies that we know that could help with like traffic and stuff like that.
Good stuff. Can you help me?
What you need help with?
I have a small channel, 100 views per video live.
Oh, man.
I mean, he ain't lying.
I need some help, man. I'm starving out here. I'm starving.
Oh, we're gonna see.
Okay, we're gonna see. Okay, see.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So you said it. So what is this like? It's like it's called Miami-Dade. What?
Innovations.
Okay. So basically, it's like private equity for businesses.
Kind of, but we work with Miami-Dade. We were started from Miami-Dade. The mayor of Miami-Dade went
Do you
somewhere.
guys get? Are they loans?
No, it's federal funding.
They were loans.
So they get you.
Yeah, we know who's running it if it's loans. Okay. How's your education level completed?
My master's. I just graduated.
Nice.
You got a master's degree, man. Come on,
Tokyo
you ain't know
shit,
about
sis.
Timothy McVeigh. Okay.
I said you believe me?
Come on, man. Okay, what'd you get your master's degree in?
Sustainability with emphasis in green infrastructure from UM.
Talk your shit,
Yeah,
sis.
I was just about to say that.
Yo, you single?
He ain't let me answer that yet. Dang, hold on.
Okay. You went. So you got your master's. Where'd you do your undergrad?
University of Oklahoma, OU.
Sooners? No.
Yes.
Okay.
You would know that
What are you looking at him like that?
Yeah, right.
because he know a lot about Oklahoma.
So what?
Honestly, I don't think I know that much. I just know like random shit. I don't know. I do a lot of
just fun facts.
studying.
Just fun facts.
But all right. Are your parents? Shit. Yeah. You at? Yeah. Marshall status?
Single.
Still? Even with a master's? It's terrible for you. God
Really?
damn, nigga. Chris, you know what to do, bro.
Yep.
I think you like me.
Hmm?
I think you like me.
Of course. Not. Okay, we gonna see. Okay.
Wow.
Are your parents together?
Yeah, they together.
Okay. Birth control for you?
Nah.
All right. Live life on the edge.
We're not gonna match then.
What's your ethnic background? You black and white or what? Or Hispanic?
My mom's Arabian, my dad's Persian.
Oh shit.
They let you with pirates?
You're Iranian.
What about it?
No, you're not a Persian, nigga. That niggas were gone a long time ago. You're Iranian.
Shut up!
Haram!
Okay, you're gonna see eventually. I'm keeping telling you the truth, bro.
Yes. Yes, man. Every time girls, I'm Persian, bruh.
Yeah.
You niggas are Iranians, man. All right, you're Iranian or what else?
Arab.
What country?
Iraq.
Kalam Arabi?
Shway, just a little bit.
Okay. Salam alaikum.
Alaikum salam.
All right. Okay. Good stuff.
You think Saddam Hussein was a G?
Oh, yo. This nigga threw the question.
I just gotta ask.
Put her on the spot, nigga.
Next question.
Okay, I guess not.
At least you're smart.
All right. Are you Muslim or no?
Yes, it's not a question.
Super haram.
Wait.
Haram!
You're a real Muslim? You like niggas?
Oh, what that got to do with anything?
I'm just curious, man.
We like everybody.
Just good answer.
Just be religious.
Unacceptable.
Be with your dean.
What if he's Sudanese, man?
Nah, man. We're not. We're talking about American blacks, the real ninjas. All right. What about you? What's your name?
My name's Mona. I'm 23. I'm from OKC, and I'm a nurse.
Wait,
You guys are friends?
Okay.
Yes.
What are your thoughts on the OKC bombing?
It's bad.
Well,
And
duh, yeah, but
I wasn't alive for it because I'm 23.
Yeah.
My dad and my family, they were alive for it, so they heard about it. It impacted Oklahoma a lot. There's a memorial.
You know what's crazy?
Mm-hmm.
She was born in the year 2000. She was born in the year 2002.
2001.
99.
1 year difference.
Bro, isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
I feel old, bro.
Yeah.
I feel old as hell.
Yo. Like,
It's kind of scary, bro.
You feel old.
bro, they were barely alive when 9/11 happened, man.
Yo, this nigga old as fuck.
Yeah, I know.
I was in diapers.
I know, man.
But no, most oldest.
No, I'm
No,
not
okay,
old.
Chris is. Which is why it's so comical they behave the way that he does.
Chris, how old are you?
I'm 36.
Back in my days, we had Nokia phones.
Okay.
Myron's like 3
what
months
did
old.
they have you ever been to where the bombing happened or no? Either
Yes.
y'all? What is it now? It used to be a federal building. Did they
Now-
rebuild it?
No, it's a memorial site, and they have chairs of people that died.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Did they
Yeah.
have their name tags and names?
Yeah.
there? Yeah.
Mhm.
There's names of them.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. A really good documentary is out on it on Netflix if any of you guys want to check it out. But yes, they don't cover the conspiracy theory. But yeah, there was basically a German dude that witnesses put him there, but he ended up fleeing the country right after the attack.
Mm.
All right, what do you do for work?
I'm a nurse.
You're a nurse?
I am.
Okay.
Whoa.
Uh-oh.
What do you got against the nurses?
She belongs to the ER.
So I'm assuming you guys are just visiting from out of town, right?
No.
Oh no, you live here. What about you? Are you visiting?
No,
or-
yes, I'm visiting. I'm from
Okay.
OKC.
Okay. And you guys like grew up together, I'm guessing, or something? Or?
Kind of, sort of. We met when we were teenagers, and we've been friends ever since.
Mm.
Do you eat bacon?
No. No pork around here.
Good
Ever.
stuff. Respect. Okay.
Are you
Good
Jewish?
friend.
No, I'm Muslim.
Allah Akbar!
We're friends.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but wait, but
Just
okay.
ask her ethnicity.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. What country?
My dad's Lebanese and my mom's Iranian.
Makes sense.
Habibti.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you speak Arabic or no?
أنا أتحكي عربية شوي شوي.
Shway, shway. Shway, shway.
شوي شوي.
All right. Highest education level completed college.
Associate's degree in nursing.
Okay. I thought you needed a bachelor's degree to be a nurse.
You can do an associate's and get paid the same as a bachelor's.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Bachelor's is more if you want to go up in management.
RN?
And, mm-hmm. Registered nurse.
Damn. Okay.
Or LPN.
Did they change that with COVID since they needed so many
No,
nurses?
it's been since the beginning of time. A lot of people go for their bachelor's first because it takes a little more time.
Shit,
And-
I'm Max first.
All right. Relationship status.
Single. As fuck.
That's bad.
How long have you been single for?
Probably a year now.
Why'd you break up?
Oh, okay. Well, this is some tea.
Habibi.
I broke up with my ex on his birthday last year because he had another girlfriend that posted him saying happy birthday to my man. And I was like, wait a minute.
How'd you find out?
I kept seeing her pop up on his Instagram. And I was like, who is that? And he was like, just a friend. Yeah, it was his other girlfriend.
Or maybe
Yeah,
you were
but
the other
should've,
girlfriend.
you
Wait,
know-
but aren't you Muslim?
Well, shit.
Can't you have like 2 wives?
Ooh.
Oh,
He's practicing.
he had more than 2 wives, let's just say, when I found out.
He can have 4.
Yeah, bro.
He had more than that.
Shit.
Mashallah.
He's a very busy man.
Damn.
All right. Are your parents together?
Yes.
Martin, I knew you'd like that.
Okay. That was a good one. Now you're gonna overuse it. Can't wait. They're gonna say that every chance he gets now.
He's right. Yo, Mo beats that horse, man.
Yeah, bro. This nigga's the definition of that shit. Yeah, we're comedians. Like, damn, nigga.
Well, that part is good. It helps us a lot. Thank you, Mo.
All right. Birth control for you?
No birth control.
Damn.
Oh, wait, hold on a second. Body count.
13.
That is that number?
Is that a high number?
Nah, bro.
I mean, how old you again?
25. Wait, you trying to do the equation?
No. Wait. You know what? Never
You
mind.
believe it?
I don't want to.
I don't believe it, bro.
I believe her.
And track. Should be outside. Come
I believe
on,
her, bro.
man. Come.
Yeah, I don't believe it either.
I met you outside. What are you talking about?
And what did I do?
No, you what?
What, and how was I? And how was I?
You
All
were
right.
chilling. You were
Strip
chilling.
club?
Yeah, at
But
some
no?
club. No, some other club.
Well, let me ask this
she was
then.
chill.
What did you do in track? That'll tell us everything.
400-meter hurdles.
Oh, her legs were open.
This nigga weird, bro.
I'm just saying, man. She got a nice flexibility, man. She got to stretch her legs.
We done with mine. We on somebody else.
Yeah, we on her now.
Hey, Chris, right though.
Yeah, that's my time. Come back to me with my question.
Chris, when you met her, what was she doing in the club?
She was with it was me, Shelly, and like 13 girls, and she was chilling. She wasn't. I think.
And doing what?
She was sober. She wasn't drinking.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. I don't drink.
And me here was talking the whole time and shit.
Literally.
Was it Mona?
No,
No.
it was at Jones. Yeah.
Okay.
Like, this was like a year
Months ago.
Like months ago, yeah.
Long time ago, actually.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
Your body count.
4.
I don't believe that shit, bro.
No, don't believe it. It's 4.
We could have said any number. They're not going to believe it.
4.
Okay.
All right. Cool.
Good
And,
stuff.
and you said you're Lebanese and Iraqi?
Iranian.
Iranian. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I feel like it's
We got
an
the axis of resistance over here, bro.
The best combo.
Yeah. Double trouble.
They're taking down the Yehudis. All right. What about you? What's your name?
Hi, my name is Melanie.
All
I'm
right.
18. I'm Cuban, but I was born here.
Okay.
Born in Hialeah. And
Hialeah. Let's
yeah.
go. Yes, sir.
And I sell jewelry.
Okay.
Oh yeah, welcome back.
Wait.
Jewelry?
Yeah.
What kind of jewelry?
Gold plated.
Nice.
Yeah.
A lot of money there. A lot of money.
Yeah.
What are you, Christian, Catholic?
Yeah, I'm Catholic.
That's a red flag, man.
All right. Just double check. Okay. You know, selling jewelry, you know what I'm saying? Okay. Highest education level completed high school?
No, I haven't graduated yet.
Chris, what the fuck, man?
Where'd you find these girls, bro?
Chuck E. Cheese?
Take
it to man. It's Friday night.
No.
Some clubs don't let them
He went to
in.
the mall and said, "Who needs to go come on the show? Let's go."
Yeah. This nigga stand outside with the bouncers. Every girl that gets rejected with a fake. Hey, you want to come on this podcast?
Hey,
You
listen,
recruiting
man.
Walt Disney?
Hey, he got the job done.
Hey, the job is done, man.
Job is done. Okay, Chris.
Hey, they're all legal, man.
I'm mad at you.
I ain't mad at you, Chris.
All right.
Shit.
man.
Well, like,
So-
the oldest girl here is
So
25,
are you
right?
also a senior in high school?
Yeah, that's a W.
Yeah.
Chris.
Did you take your SATs yet?
Yeah.
How'd you do?
I did good. I passed.
Wait.
All right.
There's no
Passed?
passing?
He passed? What do you mean he passed?
I got like a 4. Pretty sure. I don't know if that's the SAT.
You smoke weed too?
No.
She's talking about the F cap.
Yeah,
Finally,
that's
nigga.
what Cat's like.
That's the F cap.
Bro. I passed. Those passing or failed that SAT.
I don't know.
Okay.
All right, she's going to be a jeweler for a minute then. All right.
She probably meant like she reached the minimum for graduation eligibility.
No, because you don't even need to take the SAT to graduate, bro.
Yeah, you don't need the SAT to graduate.
Yeah, you don't.
That's if you want to go out the state.
Yeah, that's if you want to go to college.
I was trying to help her out with something, bro.
All right. So, what, are your parents together?
Yeah.
Okay, birth control over you.
No.
Live life on the edge. And then single or boyfriend?
I'm
or what?
single.
Does every girl? No one here has a boyfriend?
Nope.
No, man, they're young, living their life.
Well, they don't want to say it, but
Yeah.
someone has somebody.
All right, so we got a pretty
Cool panel.
We got 18 to 25
Yeah.
is the range. Okay, we don't got no senior citizens in the house.
Welcome to the show, ladies. Welcome
to the show. Okay.
Will some chats in the video?
Yeah, I think we got. Go ahead, you read some chats because most sent some questions.
Cam says it's always interesting when I ask women their thoughts on this picture. So, ladies, what are your thoughts on? And if you were this woman, what would you add or take away from this picture? The man, more kids, or less kids? P.S. He'll get paid 5K to have kids right now. Okay. So the picture here, is it like good, bad? Would you add to it? Would you take away from it?
What's wrong with it?
Well,
I agree.
It's up
What's
to
wrong
your
with that?
Yeah, do you agree with this? Agree with it? Would you take kids away? Would you add kids?
It's her life.
Yeah.
For you?
If she's happy, it's fine.
So you leave it how it is.
Yeah.
For you?
Who cares? Like, let people live their life. They look like they're happy. They look like they can support them. They're living life.
Would you want more or less kids though?
I want no kids, but that's because I work with kids and I'm with
Fuck them
kids enough.
kids.
I'm with
Haram!
Understandable. You?
I would leave it. I think she about to have another one, the one after that, but I would leave it.
Okay, so you want 8 kids. Gotcha. What about you?
Well, personal, I wouldn't have that much kids, but they're happy.
How many would you have?
2 or 3.
Damn, you selfish nigga. What about you?
Wow.
They look fine to me, honestly. Yeah.
You?
Yeah, I think it's really beautiful, actually. They look like a happy little family.
You?
I don't want 6 kids. That's too many.
How many you want?
2.
Selfish.
I would take the kids though. I don't want kids.
You don't want kids?
No.
None at all?
No.
Why?
I just have like younger cousins, sorry, and they're just annoying.
What if your husband wants kids?
I'm gonna leave him.
Are you saying this for us? Like this picture's us?
Damn.
Or what are you saying? What are you asking? Like,
If it was you.
Yeah,
basically.
they're trying to
Oh,
basically
yeah.
see
Like, the photo
what
with-
would
if
you
you
add
were this
or take
woman.
away from this picture? Is this ideal for you? Not ideal? That's basically the question.
I mean, she looks happy, right? So.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
And then for you?
Oh, I would take away like a lot of the kids.
How many would you want total?
Like 3.
3. Okay. So shout out to Mo for coming up with these questions. So
Yep.
let me ask this first question here. Do you plan to be married one day?
Let's start here.
Oh yeah, I'd love to be married.
Okay. You?
Yeah.
Yep.
I would like to, yes.
Yep.
Yes. Me too, of course.
No?
I don't know.
I'd rather give random nigga loans. All right. All right. What about you?
Once upon a time, yes. Now,
Yeah.
undecided.
Damn, 23. She already done with it.
Base,
huh?
man.
She's already done with it.
Yeah.
Very based.
Based?
As in, like, they don't give a fuck.
I would say more feminist.
Yeah, true.
I don't think feminist. It's just you're your own person.
Yeah,
You
feminist.
don't
That
have
is that's feminism. right there.
Yeah, independent.
That's
yeah.
feminism ideology. Okay, what about you?
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is, how difficult do you think it is to keep a man long term? So all of you want to be married. Well, no, the 2 Arabs don't want to be married, but which is ironic. But
Haram!
see,
It's different.
this is why, bro. This is why you got to keep them in the Middle East, man.
Yeah, not here.
You can't bring them here.
Yeah.
But yeah, why? What do you think requires to keep a guy long term?
You asking me?
Yep.
Loyalty. And yeah, loyalty.
All right, loyalty. All right. What about?
You want more than one answer?
No, we can just
No.
go with one thing.
Yeah.
But we need something different from every girl. Okay. What about you?
I have a lot. Can
Sure.
I say?
Yeah.
Just one.
To keep a no, I'm gonna do multiple. So to keep a good relationship.
That's why you're single.
Oh my gosh. Communication, loyalty, respect. Honestly, just patience as well.
Where's your man?
Nigga wasn't patient enough.
But the thing is,
Clearly wasn't patient enough.
But the thing is, wait. But where's your girlfriend?
Downstairs.
Really?
I want to hear the sound effect.
That's surprising.
What's that surprising?
You know those like drive-by TikToks that's like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? Yeah, I feel bad for him. That's how I feel about you.
Yeah, but he's still fucking though. Like being in a relationship is your job. We just fuck. Yeah, you thought you ate, huh?
You
You're
ain't
single.
shit.
Oh, niggas in the chat are saying you got an OnlyFans, Ari?
Nope,
Wait, who's
Really?
I don't. What?
Snapchat Premium?
No.
Okay. We're gonna find out.
All right. So what was it again? Comms, patience, and what else?
Loyalty.
No, well, she already said loyalty.
Yeah, that don't count. What about you?
Having a good friendship and communication, yeah, as well.
She already said communication.
So friendship.
Yeah. Pretty much.
For you?
Like being submissive and yeah. Wait, we're all trying to say a different thing, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
What was the question?
Yeah, gotcha.
How would you keep a man long term?
Stupid.
How would you keep a man long term?
Yeah, what's needed?
I think it comes down to communication and emotional maturity.
What does that mean, emotional maturity?
I think it's just being able to communicate your thoughts and feelings. I think a lot of men like close off when things get like tough, and that's what breaks a lot of relationships.
We're speaking from the female perspective.
So from your point of view.
Oh, if I were to keep a man, yeah, I'd say same. Communication goes both ways.
Okay.
Mhm.
Great.
What about you?
I would say the same thing. Communication, loyalty.
Interesting.
Respect.
All right. What about you?
Resilience and strength.
Interesting.
What does that mean by strength?
Like not giving up and like remembering what you had in mind when you started, and then just staying consistent.
All right. Let me ask you guys this: how difficult do you think it is to keep a guy long term? Do you think it's difficult?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I would have to see how the relationship is.
It depends on the person.
Yeah.
Is it long distance or no?
No,
No.
not long distance. What about you?
Yes, I think men get bored very easily
Interesting.
Of you?
of everything. They honestly they just watch a bunch of porn and they want to do everything in the porn. Am I allowed to say that?
Yeah.
Okay. They watch all sorts of porn. They see all different types of women, and they want to experience all different types of things.
I mean,
variety.
Yeah.
Who hurt you?
I already said it in the
Your ex.
podcast.
Okay.
How dare you?
Okay.
What about you? Did you say what you wanted to say?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. All right. What about you?
What was the question?
Yeah, you sure you don't smart
Stupid. Nah, I don't.
How difficult do you think it is to keep a guy long term?
I mean, if he really loves you, it's not that difficult.
That's true.
Okay. Why do you think men cheat? What are some reasons? Start with you.
Just
they're
one reason is
horny and they're stupid.
Okay.
All right.
two reasons.
Horny and stupid. Okay.
You ever got cheated on?
Probably.
All right. What about you?
I already said my answer. They get bored and they want to try all the different things.
Is that why your guy you think cheated? Because he was bored?
I think there was a lot of different reasons, but I honestly think that he just wanted to just do whatever he wanted. If that makes sense. He wanted to be taken but be single at the same time. Like live the player lifestyle.
Is he Muslim too?
No. He was Christian. Yeah.
Haram! Big board. All right, why do you think men cheat?
They didn't get hurt by their girl first.
Yeah. Okay. That's a funny one. I mean, yeah.
Okay. What about you?
Being selfish.
Okay.
Okay.
Isn't him? Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
We'll come back.
Maybe wanting something new, different, a different type of personality, maybe.
You're not good enough?
I mean, I am, but it depends on that man.
Okay. Just making sure.
What do you mean by that?
I just think that men and women are different, and so men have they want a lot of options and a lot of women.
I think it's because they never saw you as a wife in the first place, or something within the relationship switched up to where they didn't see you as that anymore.
I like that answer.
Okay.
I think they're just horny, and bored.
All right.
I don't know why. I
Yep.
don't.
You ever got cheated on?
No.
Maybe you
Stop
just
the
don't.
cap.
You just don't know.
No, I haven't.
Okay. You ever had a boyfriend?
I was about to say, you cook them soup?
No.
Oh, okay.
I believe you. All right.
All right. Interesting. And then let's see here. Do you think a man should cheat if he's not getting sex?
We'll start here.
No.
Why?
Because that's still cheating, and I feel like a relationship is a promise that you make, and it's just wrong. I think it's wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, promise to fuck me.
All right. What about you? Do you think a guy should cheat if he's not getting sex?
I mean, I would want sex, so
Yeah, but let's assume you don't give it to him and he decides to.
No,
You're mad.
Don't cheat. No.
No, don't cheat. Okay. What about you?
Yeah, I agree. I don't think a man should cheat.
So what if
even if he's not getting laid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
If that was a problem for him, he should communicate it in the start.
Yeah, but then you're like, I'm just not feeling it. Sorry.
Yeah.
He got into a relationship, so he could get out of it if he wanted to have sex with someone else.
So he's got to break up with you.
Yeah.
So be single.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Interesting. All right. What about you?
I think it depends. Why are you guys not having sex? What's the reason?
You don't feel like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's something wrong with the relationship, but I think it just depends on the time period and something like what's the reason behind it?
Let's
Because
just
if
say
you're
the wife.
in the hospital,
Let's
and
just
she's,
say the wife
sick, then
isn't
no,
interested.
but
So let's just say the wife isn't interested. Should he step out?
I'm not gonna say he should, but he probably will.
Okay, so you don't think he should do it either. All right. What about you?
Well, if they were together ever in the first place, she should have told him from the beginning. If it was in my position, I would have told someone that, no, I'm not going to be doing this, so that's fine.
So he should be honest?
Yeah, I mean, if I were to not want to have relationships with someone, I would tell him straight up, no, I'm not.
Okay, so he shouldn't cheat.
No, because I already told you in the beginning of the relationship.
Interesting. All right, what about you?
Like she said earlier, in a relationship, I would want it, but if it was like a certain situation, to say maybe pregnancy, maybe that could be an example. You could be pregnant, you can't, have sex so often.
Actually, I've heard that they want it more.
Well,
it depends on the woman.
Yeah, it depends on the woman, and it's hormones go differently between each person.
Let's just assume she just doesn't want to do it. Should you cheat?
No.
Interesting. All right. What about you?
Just don't tolerate it.
So he should leave.
Or
he should go get another chick.
If he does, then we'll just break up.
All right. What about you?
Okay, so how long are they going out without sex? Is it like one time and then he's
Let's
going
say
out?
2 times a year, maybe.
That they're having. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if he'd cheat. I'd probably cheat too. I'm not even gonna lie. If
Let's
2
go.
times a year?
It's terrible.
All right. So yes, you're okay with the cheating. Great. What about you?
No.
Okay. Let me ask this question then. Let's say you get in a relationship with a guy and he provides for you, but he just decides, you know what, I don't want to pay the bills anymore. We got to split this thing 50-50. Would you leave?
Well, if he was doing it in the beginning,
Yep. And he said that, hey, we're together and, this is my job. I'm going to take care of you. Then decides, I don't want to pay up the bill. I don't want to pay the bills anymore. You got to split. We got to split them. What would you do? Would you leave or would you stay?
50-50.
that's so sus.
It's sus?
Yeah.
Damn.
So you're leaving, right?
No.
You're staying?
Yeah.
Half and half?
I'm gonna talk to him about it.
No.
Nigga said 50-50, bro.
It's finished. Finish.
I don't know what I would do in the situation. It depends how much I love him, for real.
Make some more jewelry?
All right, what about you? You get in a relationship, he says he's going to provide for you, tells you to quit your job, everything like that. He got you, and then all of a sudden he says, we got to split these bills half and half. What are you doing? You leaving or you staying?
I'm leaving. It sounds like he's a liar.
Mhm.
It sounds like he talked
He never
with
had
one-
it.
Yeah, he never had it
in the
because
first place.
people who do don't act like that.
No, I took care of you for like the first 3 years. Then he said, man, fuck this shit.
Keep taking. I don't know.
All right. So you leave. What about you?
Did something happen, like an emergency happen, or you just?
No, he just doesn't want to work as much.
Yeah, you was using your savings account to fund this. That's it. Had to be that. You just ran out of money.
No. Like, he makes the same amount of money, but he just doesn't want to work all those hours anymore. The scenario is, he was supporting you and stuff, but he had to work overtime to do it. Now he's like, man, fuck this shit. I want to work 40 hours a week, man. You got to go into the workforce now.
I gotta see how I'm feeling him. If I really, really, really liked him, I stay. But if it's like you capping and stuff starting to go off the wall now,
How long would you stay for, though? You're paying half the bills. Nigga.
I don't know how much I like. I got come back around when I see.
Yeah. All right. What about you?
Okay, we gonna see.
Repeat the question real quick.
Bruh.
Someone hit the sound effect.
Stupid.
All right. Okay. So basically, you guys get together. He took care of you for, let's say, 2 years. He told you I'll be the provider, and then he decides, you know what? I'm tired of working all this overtime. You got to work now too. I'm just playing the bills.
Well, obviously, to start it, to say, like, he's obviously a liar.
Okay.
How dare him?
But personally, in my opinion, I've always kind
You
of
leaving?
been. Yes, obviously,
You
I'm
leaving?
leaving.
Fair. What about you?
Well, I wouldn't want to depend on a man fully ever in my life, so I would just.
How old are you?
18.
Why you say that at 18?
What do you mean?
You don't want a man in your life?
I do, but I would obviously want to be able to depend on myself for my own stuff, you know? Like, I don't want to just put all my coins in one pile, you know? So, I don't think it's fair. So, I would always have
Yeah,
my
but
own
he married
place.
you under the pretense, like, I'll take care of you. And then, like, 2-3 years later, he says, you know what, bro?
That's fine.
We're splitting this.
I can take care
You'd
of
be okay with
myself.
it?
Yeah, but
No, like, you guys got to split the bills. Not just taking care of you. It's like, you pay half the rent now.
Rent, light, water,
I mean,
food,
that's-
groceries.
If that's your family, that's your family.
All right. What about you?
I'm leaving.
You're leaving? Fair. What about you?
No Rolex.
I think it's situational. I think it kind of depends. But if we're together for 2-3 years and I had to carry the team for a little bit, like I wouldn't mind that.
Oh no, you're on the team now.
It's finished.
You're like this is a team effort.
You've been picked. First
It's
round draft.
50-50. You left the
For good?
You
like
left the,
continuing the relationship?
yeah, like you left the PT world to be a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home wife. You kind of love it, and then all of a sudden 3 years later, hey man, you got to pull your weight.
Yeah, you're not.
Yeah, I
Gotta
wouldn't
get
do
back
it.
in the gym.
You're not Sanders. You've been picked.
I wouldn't do it. I could do it short term, but not long term.
Okay.
Just because he wants to, right? Like nothing.
Yeah, he
happens.
just
He
yeah.
just wants to.
Yeah, he
Okay,
just he just wants you to work now because he's like, bro, I'm not paying all these bills.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
this bitch.
What about you? What are you doing? You sticking around? Or you out?
I would leave.
Makes sense.
Fair. What about you?
I think I'd leave too.
Interesting.
What about remembering strength and the values? that we
Resilience.
have? Resilience.
Yeah, we'll have to show you resilience, bro.
Yeah, but like I was strong on my part to watch the kids, and you were strong on your
Oh,
part.
selective strength and resilience.
Yeah.
All right, we got a video to play. Mo, you want to tell us a little bit about this video? And guys, by the way, we got 15,000 of you guys watching the show right now. Shout out to you, ninjas.
Yep.
We're coming back, man.
Like the video on YouTube and
for all the
Rumble, man.
haters. Bro, fresh as shit fell off. Really? Guys, like the video. Get us 3,000 likes. Let's get at least 50% engagement. Let's keep cooking. Mo, tell us about this video that we got here.
This brother in the car, he rants about that he is going to cheat on his wife, and we're about to find out why.
All right.
Let's go.
Let's get into it.
If my wife tells me no again to some intimacy, I'm going to cheat tonight. I do not care. I do not care anymore. It's been 2 weeks I've been asking my wife, can I please have some? And she's like, no, I don't want to do it tonight. I don't know what to do. Tonight, if I ask her one more time tonight, I swear to God, I'm cheating tonight. I don't care. I'm going to cheat on my wife. Yes, I said it on TikTok. I'm going to cheat. Listen, I'm her husband. She's supposed to give me some, right?
Seems
I don't know
2
what it
weeks.
is with her lately. She just does not want to give me some.
2 weeks, that's a long time.
I'm a man, like I'm your husband. You're supposed to give me some. It's been 2 weeks. Am I tripping?
No.
And plus, her sister has been looking at me a little funny. I think if her sister is with it, I'm gonna do it. I swear to God, her sister is fine too.
My nigga.
Listen, whatever. I might just go ahead and cheat tonight. I don't care, bro.
All right.
All right.
That's crazy.
Is that a valid response? He's been asking for 2 weeks, and Shiva said no. Valid or not valid, ladies?
Not valid. Not
valid. Not the sister.
All right.
Okay, do any of you think it is valid? Raise your hands. Any of you do think it's valid? Yes or no?
Keep it real.
Okay, none of them think it's valid. Okay, so all of you guys are on the wife's side that she's okay. How doing that.
dare you? 2 weeks. No sex. 2 weeks.
Bummer.
Can I say something
All
about
right,
it?
let me ask you this.
You what?
Is he wrong for feeling that way?
No, his frustration is valid.
Yeah. It's his response.
So if his frustration is valid, then why do you guys not agree with his way to deal with it?
Listen, a lot of emotions are valid, but the response is what causes problems.
He just posted it on social
Oh, so when
media.
you react is okay, but
That's
when we react is bad.
No, it's my reaction that's okay, and his reaction that is wrong. That's what we're talking about.
Plus, that's something intimate. You don't speak on that.
Yeah.
First of all, it could be something like hormonal for herself that she can't control. Like maybe she should get her hormones checked because 2 weeks, that's a short time period.
Yeah, my hormones are going too, man. It's got to go 50%
No.
only with the bills.
Yeah.
Half and half.
Yeah, half and
That's
half.
fair, right?
Half and half, man.
Equality.
Aren't we talking about hormones? What do you...
No, the question before.
Keep going.
Okay.
All right, so you think you're giving her an excuse? Maybe it's her hormones for 2 weeks.
100%.
Okay.
That's 100%. Could
So you guys are saying the feeling is valid, but you guys don't like with what he's saying to do it.
Of course.
What to do? All right, so what would you do if you're in his shoes then? Let's start here.
Yeah.
What would you do if you're in his shoes? Wife don't want to smash her for 2 weeks. What should he do?
Oh my
Clearly, just try talking to her.
Yeah, I'd be like, let's go to therapy, like sex therapy, and then.
The alarm is crazy.
I
Go
know.
to sex therapy?
I don't know, guys. Yes, I think that's what I would say.
I mean, who's paying for therapy though? You or him?
I mean, if he's still doing overtime, then him. But
Bro, that's crazy.
You're the man though.
I'm the man.
Yeah.
Most things
Oh.
are just gonna get escort. Why the fuck pay for a therapist?
Yeah, you
to get my
Pay to
fucking-
play.
That's crazy.
I
Why aren't
committed
you
to my
smashing?
wife.
All right, what about you? What should he do then?
If I was in the man's
Because you're saying he
shoe,
shouldn't cheat. So what should he do?
I don't know, talk to her.
He did.
He tried to. 2
Okay,
weeks.
then
For
at
2
that
weeks.
point, just leave. Like,
He-
I don't know. Like,
He's married.
Divorce her. She's not giving it up. Like,
It's
I
not
don't
that
know.
easy.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he should do. Not cheat though.
Anything but
not,
cheat.
Not go to her sister is crazy.
Yeah. No,
All right, what if he
that's
gets escort then?
Crazy.
One time.
Yeah, one time.
One
for
bad
one
thank
time.
you, man.
That's like it's gonna become a habit. Like he's gonna keep doing it. So.
All right, what about you? What should he do then?
He's got to talk to the wifey. Like, that's your wife.
Well,
did.
clearly he tried that.
And
For 2
then figure out what the reason is. Figure out if you guys can solve it together.
Mm-hmm.
I thought she was gonna say workout, but
maybe hit the gym together, you know.
Okay.
All right. What about you?
Yeah, I mean, I
What would
think
you do?
that we're the man in the situation.
Yeah, if you were the guy, what would you do?
I don't know if I would try to speak with her, but if it went like a few more weeks, then I would probably get a divorce.
All right. What about you? What would you do?
I would go like to a doctor to figure it out.
Yo.
I mean, it's serious though. Like,
Hey, doc, my balls are heavy. You know, I can't.
They're blue.
Yeah, they're blue.
Are you talking about the wife? Or?
No, the dude.
The dude.
like
No.
Oh, you mean
they're
you mean
asking
her?
yes.
No.
for
What should the
them,
guy do though?
Talk to her to maybe see if they could go to a doctor to figure
Oh,
out.
take her
what's
to the
going on.
doctor.
She won't do it,
Yes.
man. Ain't nothing
Yes,
wrong with
she
me,
will.
nigga.
Because hello, we as women know if we feel right or not. Or maybe he's stinky. Maybe he's like not smelling fresh. Maybe she's not liking what she's seeing. Maybe he's not putting effort into himself. You know, it could be a whole different. It could be a lot of factors
Okay.
that we could. Sorry,
You're
that
right.
we can see
You're right. It
unattractive
could
in a
be.
man.
But 2 weeks, you don't say why? That's crazy.
Yeah, so
Man,
And he doesn't
that's
strike me as a
her.
dirty guy. Yeah, like
Clean
yeah,
cut.
it's pretty clean cut as shit.
You know, light skinned nigga.
You're
don't mean he
seeing
washes
their
ass.
appearance. You're not seeing.
Yeah, but she married him though, so
That
it
was
has to
her
be.
choice. Am
Yeah,
I the
but
wife?
No, you're the
If his
guy.
hygiene was bad, then she wouldn't marry that nigga at all.
Things can go downhill.
It really can. Also, I stay strong on my opinion that it is hormonal, thyroid issues.
I mean, what's wrong with your arm? Then you could jack him off or something. You can like suck his dick. What's wrong with your mouth? You eat every day, right?
People, women feel bad and they don't have the libido for
I'm
that.
playing with you, boy.
What are you talking about?
You said what?
That women don't have the libido for that at times, if that's the issue.
At like for 2 weeks?
Yes.
I've never met a woman with libido.
Because, okay, have you only dealt with young women?
I've dealt with all types of women.
Okay, well, then their libido
Mm-hmm.
is perfectly fine and normal. You know, some women are different, you know? Not
Listen,
everybody's the same, not everybody's the same.
I dealt with a girl. She was 45. She wanted to fuck every day. So I don't know.
Good for you. Good for you. Applaud to that.
She's like,
That's
on God,
fine,
horny.
girl.
I got 30 minutes. On God, I got 2 kids. I'm all right.
On God, girl,
Listen, this is an experienced man, okay?
Chris, that's on God.
He knows. He got options.
Hey, listen,
Hey,
man.
Chris, that's on
We'll take
God,
your answer
Chris.
for now.
Hey, listen, man.
What about you?
How to get it in, man?
Chris, you better
What should
tell
he
him.
do in this
Yeah,
scenario?
what should you do?
Communicate.
He did for 2
He just
weeks.
did it for 2 weeks. He's asking her, please, give me some pussy.
This is a very revealing.
And she said, hell no.
Experiment,
What's he gonna do next?
Communicate more.
bro.
He did
Wow.
for 2 weeks.
He about to starve.
Bro.
What about you?
They physically can't be intimate. I would just say bust out some toys. Like,
What's up, some
Wait,
toys?
on a nigga?
On a dude?
bro, you be surprised with these
they
Miami
got
stories.
pocket pussy.
I've heard so
No,
much
no,
crazy
no.
stories here.
No, but he's a straight guy with nothing.
It
goes
be
in.
them straight ones.
I mean, she ain't lying, but this kid, he's probably not even in Miami. So,
Don't even matter. Probably where they getting the ideas from.
all right, so toys.
You
That's
wouldn't be
just-
making a video complaining if you could have just got some toys.
Well, maybe he wants the person. We don't know the situation really. Maybe he wants
It's
somebody
his
to do for him.
wife.
I don't know. Maybe they're getting a little friskier now these days. They're getting a little bit more like feminine.
What would you do?
I had a guy friend in this situation, but he had a girlfriend, and she wasn't giving him any.
Yeah.
And I straight up told him, I was like, dude, you need to talk to her and say, this is either break up or not. And then he did, and nothing happened. And then he was trying to go out and cheat. And I was like, at that point, just break up with her. And it
Move
just
on.
kept going back and forth.
Wait, he threatened to break up with her and she didn't care?
No, she did, but then he was like, well, now it wasn't even worth it. Like, this is not what I wanted. I don't know.
What? Wait. He told her, and she said yes, and he said nah. It feels bad.
No, he didn't have sex with her for a year.
Oh, and then he finally did.
Yeah.
And then it was trash.
Yes.
Okay.
Nope.
So, all right.
Yours
What about
crazy,
you?
bro? Yours crazy.
If I was a man,
Yeah,
and,
if you're in his situation, what would you do?
No
and my
sex.
girl wasn't giving me coochie,
For 2 weeks.
then I would look in the mirror and start doubting myself.
See?
I
Literally
would
what I
be like,
said.
what happened? Does she not love me? Like, what do I do?
Period.
And I would never post anything like that because that's childish.
Everything.
And
Yeah,
it shows
look
that
like
you
a
don't
bitch.
respect the girl that
You're a
you are
child.
dating.
And that's your wife, first of all.
Like,
You wouldn't be
or
saying that about
married
your wife.
to.
Embarrassing.
Keep it in. Don't let it out.
Huh?
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So, guys, this happens to you. Look in the mirror and say, You lost, bro. Hold the L.
Yeah, bro.
Awesome, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Good advice.
Okay, tell me, walk me through. How would you set yourself up for the mirror face down?
Nothing. Like, I don't know. I would just like
Would you
tell
do it
myself,
at midnight when
bro,
no one's looking? Would you do it when your wife is awake? Like, how would you
I
go
would
about
just
doing this?
overthink. Like, I don't know. Like, I would just overthink.
Would you sit there and talk to yourself like, "Hey, man, what's going on here?" Like, what would you
Well,
do?
I'm not crazy, so like I wouldn't be talking to
You
myself.
came up with the idea.
But like in my head, you know, I would be like contemplating a bunch of things. Like, why?
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, cooked, bro. Listen, I just
smoke before the show.
Yeah.
No.
No.
This is you sober?
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
This is like,
yo, you own a pawn shop, or is it a real
No.
jewelry store?
No.
Okay.
She said, like, look at myself in the mirror and figure out what's going on. What the fuck?
So it's his fault.
It could be like her not wanting to do anything with him. Like, I don't know.
Got it.
You just have to talk about
She
it.
brought up to me the self-reflection.
You know, I find it interesting because, like, when I ask if I make you pay half the bills, what are you doing? The girls didn't even think twice. I'm out, bro.
Oh.
Get the fuck out of here. But then when I ask, hey, what should you do with the smash? And none of the girls had a real answer. It's like, I don't know.
Double standards, huh?
Yeah, and I think also women don't really know how to deal with each other. It's kind of what I've noticed. Question for you. Is anyone else here bisexual besides her? Okay, she's the only degenerate. Awesome. Who do you have higher standards for? The men that you date or the women that you date?
Oh my gosh, that's hard. Okay.
That's what she said.
No, but men probably.
Men?
Really? Yes. Opposite gender, I would have way more standards to put it a lot more higher because, you know, obviously I don't know that gender so well because I'm not that.
Okay, let's go through this. Tell me, what are your standards for a female than for a male?
Okay. So for a female, obviously, I don't know, to be specific with it, you know, I'm a tall female. I like shorter females, you know.
Okay.
I guess, yeah,
All right.
sweet, understanding. I just like a lot of sweet girls. They're really sweet, you know. Just like, you know, you just have like a little.
Does physical
shorty.
attraction matter?
Not much, but
She could be ugly?
Not ugly. That's why I said not much, but obviously not like ugly, but like, you know, not ugly.
All right, let's taste here. Let's get a test of your taste here right now. Who's the prettiest girl at this table? Who's the most attractive woman at this table?
That's mean.
Sorry, man. This is life.
Just
We
keep
gotta
it
compete,
real.
baby.
Just keep it real.
Can we skip?
Nope, you got to do it. Who is the hottest girl at this table? And remember, by you picking, you're just picking the hottest. You're not saying anyone's ugly. You're just picking the best. Who is the most attractive female? Her in the corner?
Yes.
Miss Rolex?
She's so gorgeous.
Interesting.
She's so gorgeous.
Okay. All right. Because I kind of want to get a gauge on her taste in women.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and now for men. So she just got to be pretty, basically. For men, what do they need to have?
For men, it's way more specific and distinctive. I feel like
okay,
putting, you know, character like outside, like, you know, for last. Personality-wise, I would definitely say a guy who's understanding, a guy who would, you know, not really put his life down, but think about you in a sort of sense. Like, you know, when you're in a relationship.
The guy in the friend zone has these things. You ain't with him, so come on, man, keep it real. What do you really need?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's when it's mutual. When you both know that you guys want to be like in a relationship or like dating, whatever. It's when it's mutual. And with me and my guy friend, obviously not. And I'll put something down on that. I don't know.
Think about this.
Well, you said it's mutual. He probably gives you more value than you give him, though. Being honest.
Think about this.
No, equal way. I'm a very big. How do I say?
All right.
50-50.
What benefit does he get from being your friend then?
He gets to know a lot more girls. Yeah.
That's true.
I introduce him to my friends.
Well, hold on.
They be getting it
does
on.
He,
you
does,
know?
does he smash them though?
He smashed 2 of them.
All right.
And he's been friends with you for how long?
Like over a year already.
Nigga smash a chick once every 6 months. That's not enough. That's not enough to substantiate me
But
being friends with a woman, bro.
But listen. It's not all about me. He got his own game. He got females on the side. You know.
Yeah, but we're asking how do you benefit him?
How do I benefit
Yeah,
him?
that's what we're asking. Yeah.
Well, friendship doesn't really have a benefit, you know? If you
should.
if you enjoy being friends with somebody, it doesn't have a
It's
benefit.
a value exchange between two people.
Right. You know, and it's the same thing with a guy and a girl being a friend as with a guy and a guy or a girl
So
and
every
a
6
girl.
months he gets a girl.
All right. You really think this guy's your friend, right?
Yeah.
All right,
let's play a game.
Let's play a game here.
A lovely game.
So this is what we're gonna do. I want you to call him. All right.
I want to play a game.
I want you to call him and say that you're drinking a little bit, and you're horny, and you want to you ask him, why did we never become anything?
Yeah.
And let's see how he responds.
I'm a little bit tipsy. I've been wondering why we never got together.
Yep.
And honestly, I'm serious. I want to know why.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Let's see what's up. Okay.
Let's test this friendship.
When girls don't laugh.
So, I want you to call him just straight. Don't even text him nothing.
Not even a text.
No, hell no. You're gonna call him twice, and then I want you, because if he doesn't answer the first time, so he knows it's serious. Then I want you to put up the phone on speaker and put it right up to the microphone so everyone can hear, and everyone else be quiet. No laughing, no snickering, no nothing. You're gonna say, "Hey, I'm a little tipsy. Why did we never become anything?"
Yeah.
Right. You want to do that?
Yeah.
That line.
And then he's gonna say, "Wait, are you serious?" You're like, "No, I'm like serious, like."
Like so
Yeah.
serious.
Like
So
don't laugh either.
Yeah,
keep it real.
keep pressing them.
I've always thought you were cute or whatever. So keep pushing.
Okay. One
All right.
call, hang up, and then call back.
No.
Just
Call and then let it ring, and then he might not answer because it's late, and then call him a second time if he doesn't answer, so he knows it's serious.
We believe in you.
We believe in you.
Peru.
All right.
Ceviche.
Okay.
I love ceviche.
Very good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Put in speaker. Everybody be quiet.
Hello? What are you doing right now? I'm just like a little bit tipsy right now, and I'm at Briffault. What do you mean, oh no? Like, I need to talk to you about something like really seriously. Well, it's like, I'm like tipsy right now, and I've really just been like overthinking and stuff. Like, I don't know if it's like me or anything, but like, can you just tell me like since the beginning why we never became anything?
I thought you hated me.
You thought I hated you?
Yeah.
Why? I would never. I don't treat you bad.
Treated it at the beginning, yeah.
Okay, but it's not like that. I'm just asking, like, now, like, not just before. Like, I want you.
You sure you're not just drunk?
I'm not. I am, but I'm not. Like, I've been thinking about it. Please, just, like, listen to me.
I'm listening.
So what do you think?
I have like a lot of issues, man. You sure?
But I just, like, I want you. Like, there's no issues. Like, issues aside, like, put everything aside. Like, why?
God, I feel like you're pranking me right now.
I'm not. I'm really not. I'm literally, like, I don't know. I walked away from my friends, and I just wanted to talk to you because I missed you. I haven't talked to you all day. Like, can I come see you?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you pick me up, or do I get an Uber over there to you?
I'm sitting in my car. I can pick you up. You sure you're okay though, right?
Yeah, like, I'm just, like, really drunk, and but can you tell me why? Like, you don't want me?
My dad is right next to me. My dad's right next to me.
Okay, call me later. Call me later. Wait, I'll call you right back. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second.
Yo! Don DeMarco!
Hey,
I'm gonna call my friend.
Yo, let her
I
text
was
him though and tell him
holding
not
my
to
breath.
come. So, so he's not worried. Don't say it was a prank. That'll fuck it up. But just say, hey, don't worry about it. My girlfriend's gonna drop me home.
Yeah.
That way he doesn't like.
Also, you're a very
go
good
crazy.
actor.
Thank you.
Because that was like almost
Bro,
like
she's
real.
dangerous, bro.
Dude, Chris, dangerous.
No, Fresh.
Dude.
He said she treats him bad.
Yeah.
And he's still with her. That's
But
crazy,
you know what's funny?
bro.
He wanted you from the very beginning.
Yep.
And then you curved him.
Yeah.
That's why he told you,
He wanted
oh, yeah,
you.
it shouldn't be bad, yeah.
Yep.
He just said it.
No,
knew it.
No. It's not like that because the fact is, like, when I first became friends with him, I was younger and he was older, obviously. It wasn't like that. That's
He was
why.
grooming you, nigga.
No, he wasn't.
Pre-ordering, bro.
Nigga said pre-order. Nigga said, I want this game a year early.
Put it on layaway.
Layaway.
Literally, quite literally layaway. But
What's the Shannon
yeah,
Sharp?
I mean, it's very interesting, bro, because I have a theory. There's a reason why we went with this line of questioning and everything else like that. This is gonna sound fucked up. I don't think women have much utility outside of sex. I think as a woman, your job is to provide sexual access to your man, and if you don't do that, like 80% of your value is pretty much gone. Now, I find it interesting how when I said, look, the guy got with you, said he would provide for you, then he decides he doesn't want to provide anymore, and you guys go 50-50. Not even that you provide for him, just go 50-50. And most of you said you would leave.
It's finished, yeah.
And the reason for that is there's this thing called Briffault's Law. Can we pull that up on Google real quick for the ladies? Briffault's Law?
In summary, when things can happen,
how do you spell that, Myron?
They can go wrong.
Oh, B-R-I, 2 F's, A-L-U-L-T. And I want to read this for you guys real fast because I do think that it's very important to kind of go through this. So Briffault's Law, known as Briffault's Law of the Animal Family, states that in family societies, the female, not the male, determines the conditions of family life. This means that if the female doesn't see a benefit in associating with the male, no such association will occur. In essence, the female's needs and preferences dictate the social structure and relationships within a species. So in other words, basically, women kind of
lead the relationship. Yeah.
They don't lead the they don't necessarily lead the relationship.
No, but in animals.
But if the man doesn't provide what he's supposed to provide, the woman is going to end the relationship.
That's true.
So, what I'm trying to say is, when a woman isn't getting what she's supposed to get from a man, she has no problem leaving.
Right.
A lot of the times. But when a man isn't getting what he wants, all of you guys notice, like some of you guys were like, "Oh, just leave, or just work it out, or talk, do therapy," like, or none of you guys wanted him to get with another girl. So, like, in other words, guys are just supposed to kind of just like tough it out versus like girls, you guys can just walk away. And I always thought that was kind of interesting because I do think that the majority of value that women provide is their sexuality. That phone call kind of proves that. He's only been friends with you all this time. You think it's to be friends with you, but the reality is he's had ulterior motives the whole time. And it's because it comes back to what I said. Men and women are very different, and I don't think men really get benefit from being friends with women unless it's an ulterior motive just like that. So all your guy friends probably want to fuck you guys too. And I think you guys are all keenly aware of this, but you keep them in the friend zone because they give you benefit, right? You get male, see she's nodding her head. They give you male energy, advice, protection.
Safety,
you basically get all the benefits of a boyfriend without having to fuck him.
Also Uber, personal Uber. But
Yeah, I think it was going to be Uber
but
for
it's
her.
free for you.
Yeah. So when I say the things that I say where I don't think that women really provide value in friendships, and I don't think they really provide value unless you're getting sexuality, this is what I mean. And I think guys will like lie like that. And I'm sure a bunch of you guys have guy friends that, you know, probably pretend to be your friends, but they want to get laid because they know like men and women aren't the same. So I don't know if you guys agree, disagree. I'll turn it to anybody here. Sure. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask something. Do you think that it's that way throughout the 100% population of men, or do you think that there could be like very selective few where they're like, I don't know,
there's always going to be exceptions, right? But I would say
a majority.
A majority. So like if I took 100 dudes
Right.
that were friends with women, 90 of them probably want to sleep with their female friends.
Right. Yeah.
The other 10, and then the other 10, maybe one of them genuinely doesn't want to sleep with her, but the other 9, they don't want to sleep with her because it would cause problems. Maybe the girlfriend is friends with his wife. Maybe they're part of a social circle where if he did sleep with her, there'd be consequences.
Maybe it's work.
There's like, maybe it's work. But I think if a guy could sleep with his female best friend and not deal with any consequences for it,
he would.
They will do it most of the time. And it's simply because men and women are very different. Like we don't have similar views. We look at the world very differently. And to be honest with you, women are hard to deal with. There's a reason why I asked you that
What
question.
makes you say that?
I'm sorry?
What makes you say that? Women
Well,
are
ask
hard
her.
to deal with?
Why do you prefer to be with men instead of women since you like both?
Okay,
She'll let her answer it for you.
guys. Okay, guys, this is friendly fire now, but let's just say that my ex-girlfriend was like
Psycho.
woo, woo, throw it at her face, woo, throw it out everywhere, yeah, glass shatter. I
Psycho.
guess. Yeah, I guess I could say that. But it comes very selective in women as well, because I have had, you know, an ex-girlfriend who was really, you know, sweet as well. Didn't do anything wrong. In any sense, I did her dirty, but, you know.
You
But
savage, nigga. Damn.
Talking about that, it's also about statistics, like you're saying, you know, how, like, you know, put 100 men, like, in a group. Obviously, literally 95 of them, 95% obviously would want to fuck, right?
Yeah.
But the thing is that I don't want to be like a little angel girl, whatever the fuck, whatever. But you can't fight against statistics, and I think you're right about that. But you also have to put in like the back of your mind that there is like, you know, very rare occurrences.
Yeah, but exceptions don't make the rule. You're trying to say something? Go ahead.
Yeah, one thing about it though, if you prefer, what was it that?
Bring the mic a little bit closer to you so they can hear you.
Yeah.
Sorry. Right. You think that women are more like more difficult than men. I'm so sorry, but that's something that you accepted and you accepted in your
Right.
life.
Right.
So that you can't just put everybody in one circle just because that one situation happened to you.
No. It wasn't to say. The reason why I used her specifically
Okay.
was because she's bisexual.
Okay.
So she has a unique opportunity to speak about dealing with both men and women.
Okay.
And I asked her, who would you prefer and who's easier to deal with? She said the men. Right? So, because remember, because you were originally going to ask me, why do you feel that way about women?
Mhm.
When I said that guys really don't want to be friends with women because they're hard to deal with.
But the reason she said that was because of the situation that she was in, because she allowed that to happen.
No, but she had 2 women though. One was good and one was bad.
Right. Okay, but she just talked about the bad one only.
Yeah, but she's a woman
mentioned
too.
both.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
the whole purpose of me bringing that up was just to show that like women are significantly harder to deal with than men are. Does that make
believe
sense?
that. I don't
You don't think so?
No.
Come on, you arguing right now. You fighting right now. You hard to deal with right now. What are you talking about?
What do you mean? What am I
See?
fighting with?
Yeah.
No. Okay. Then let me make it easier, ladies. Who do you think it's easier to please, a man or a female? Who has more? Let me make it simple. Who has more standards, men or women?
Women have more standards.
Women have more standards.
So
But
if women have more, hold on. Yeah, see what you did there.
No, you're confused.
If women have more standards, that means they're harder to please, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Men are way easier to please than women are. So women are harder to deal with because they have higher standards, which means they need more maintenance, which means they need more.
No.
It depends what they want.
In other words, right, a man has to bring way more to the table to get women than a woman has to bring to the table to get men.
First of all, that's what the man wanted to do, and that's the woman that he likes. So the woman and the standard that he has for a woman, that's what he's gonna get.
No, what I'm trying to explain to you is that even the pickiest of men,
Okay.
if I take the pickiest guy,
Right.
he's still not going to be as picky as like an average woman.
I don't think so because everybody has their own type of pickiness. I'm sorry, don't look at me like that, but like I'm
See, look
just
at you.
saying the truth.
You're
Like,
confused and picky right now.
okay. I'm not being picky. I'm just saying the truth. Everybody has their own standards. Everybody has their own.
What I'm trying to
way of
explain
life.
to you though is
Okay.
that men have way less standards than women do in general. Even the most selective men, a lot of the times, are not as selective as regular girls.
I feel like women are very much selective.
That's my point.
That's the point.
That's the point.
Men are not.
What are your
Yes,
standards
they are.
for a man?
Men are not nearly as selective as women.
Well, my standards.
Do you have any?
Yeah, of
Yes, she
course.
does.
Oh, what are they?
It's just I would have to see a person and I would have to see that man in person and see long-term
No,
personality.
before you even see the man.
Okay.
Like you go outside, you're with your friends.
Mhm.
What's your type of guy?
Yeah.
And standards for him.
Just physically.
Everything. Height.
Okay.
Physique. Race.
So, no, it doesn't matter for me. For me, it's the type of person how you perceive yourself to the world. Okay, so first of all, I'm not gonna want somebody that's like musty, somebody that
Right.
doesn't take care of themselves. Obviously, that's for everybody,
Mhm.
of course. Unless you're that type of person that you personally don't care, you know, like.
So
I don't
hygiene?
know. Yes, hygiene, 100%. You just have to look attractive to me. Like I have to like you. I don't. What? What do you mean? What?
What the fuck? I'm confused.
Okay.
See, that right there is a perfect example. You told me your standards. I'm confused.
How is that confusing?
For a guy, simple. Look good, loyal, and submissive. Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yours
Pretty
like-
smile, pretty eyes.
You told me yours. I'm confused.
Yeah, you're like.
How are you confused?
It took you 5 minutes to tell a nigga he's musty.
Okay. I'm sorry that I don't. What? All right.
All right.
All right, here's the bottom line, man. Here's the bottom line. Women are pickier than men. Agree?
Disagree.
You disagree? You don't think women
I've
are pickier
seen-
than men either?
Just because I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I'm listening.
I was saying like
Hold the calculator for me.
Yeah.
I was seeing women like nowadays, their standards get lower.
That's true.
And I'm seeing it now and now because I feel it like with fear, it like brings her standards lower to almost to the point of men.
Okay. Real quick, for the rest of the ladies here at the table, these two think men are pickier than women. Any of you agree with that?
It's okay, by the
so
way.
only two girls think
Yeah, please
men are pickier. Fine. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to go ahead and use you as an example here.
Okay.
we'll go with you because you're 25, so you're going to be a little bit more refined in what you want. By the way, we got 20. What do we got? We got 20,000 of you guys in here. Yeah, 20,000 ninjas in here, man. Like
Plus
the video.
X as well.
All right, so
also she's 18, so it makes sense.
Yeah, she's.
What do you mean by that?
You're
You're a bit younger, so you don't really
still have to
have the experience. It's okay though.
All right.
Yeah, for now.
All right, what's the minimum maximum age for you?
Let's start here.
25,
2.
28.
All right, 25 to 28. Minimum height.
Just taller than me, so at least got to be like 5'10", 5'11".
Okay. We'll go 5'10". We'll go give her more chances. Race.
Nigga.
I don't know. I like what I like.
Yeah, but what do
Which
you
is
like?
what, black?
Yeah, you could put. Yeah.
You don't like white people? White guys? No. Okay.
I done been
Asian?
pizzazz by one. Asian.
Nah. All right.
If he got tattoos. Asian with tattoos.
Okay. All right. Hispanic.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
All right. Minimum education for you.
Oh, bachelor's minimum.
Okay. Minimum income.
Let's say 60,000 a year.
All right. Can he be married or obese?
Can he be married?
Yeah.
Like married trying to talk to me?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. Can he be obese?
No.
No.
Like,
Thank you, Chris.
To the point that's like health concerning? No.
Yeah, 30 pounds overweight.
No.
Okay. So no. All right. Let's see. In your case, how common this guy is, since women are not as men are pickier than women. And congratulations. You scored 4 out of 5 cat bags. About 1% of men meet your requirements. So do you think that men are that selective where we're only looking at 1% of women?
I don't know. What is their requirements? Like, what is their income requirements for a female? What is their race requirements for a
What did
female?
this discussion go back to?
You
Why
think-
are we talking about?
You think
cat bags?
Oh, she came
What
back
is
to the
that?
show. She was gone for a bit. She came in. She came back.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, she was
No,
gone for a
but
bit.
I'm like, where does this
She
tie
took
back
a commercial
into?
break.
No, I think that women are more picky than men. I agree, but I'm like wondering where this ties back into.
So we're saying because her actual results, her future is cat bags.
What does that
Pat
mean?
says as like her future
Because she thinks that.
cat lady.
Okay, let's. I'll go from the beginning here. Okay, so this started right with the whole concept of can men and women be friends.
Okay.
My position is that men and women cannot be friends because women do not provide men enough value within a friendship to justify that friendship.
If they don't have that
Let
much.
me just finish.
Okay.
The only reason men are friends with women is because they have an ulterior sexual motive. That was proven during her phone call with her friend. And we've done this many times on other shows where girls will call their friends and say, hey, why do we never become anything? And the guy will admit, oh, it's because you didn't give me a chance. You had a boyfriend. I was shy. But the point is that he was not really friends with her because of her. He was friends with her because he wanted sexual access later. So that's what I'm trying to say. Men and women can't be friends because women, in general, do not provide enough value to men to validate the friendship.
Yeah, I don't think men and women friendships ever work either.
Okay.
I agree. Yes.
And then I went into how women have way more standards than men do.
Mm-hmm.
And then they were saying, no, I don't agree. I think men have more standards or are pickier than
And then
women.
you're proving that by doing.
And I'm
okay.
proving that by taking her own standards and showing that she wants a top 1% guy and she doesn't even know it yet. Well, she knows now, but if we had not done this experiment, she probably would have thought this man that she wants is like 50% of the population. Maybe.
I feel like they're out there. I feel like it's more than 1%.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
Okay.
1%.
How is that
No.
1%
Okay, hold on.
when that's
Let-
bare
let's say
minimum?
it's true, right? Why do
What
they
is-
want only
what
you?
is- I'm so sorry, but
Hold on. Do you not see what the hell happened there? She went to University of Miami. She has a master's degree.
Yeah.
We're showing her empirical fact. And she said, I feel like.
What the hell?
That there's more men out there.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I mean, that's what they all think.
No.
though.
Like,
But
like
how is
no.
that
Hold on.
the
This, no.
1%?
This,
That's what I
hold on,
don't get.
Hold on. This is for the
Like,
audience
that's-
here. This is a woman that went to a pretty good school, master's degree,
Educated.
has empirical data in front of her that her requirements are only about 1% of the male population in the United States. Yet she says,
So you're telling me not to be optimistic? That's what you're telling me.
Realistic.
Damn.
I'm
You're
telling you to
telling me
be-
not to be
How is that
optimistic.
You should be realistic.
I'm telling you
Damn.
to look at the statistics and then be realistic.
then the statistics for men is below the bar. Like it's, how is that?
What?
I don't.
What?
Sorry. How is that like 1%? I don't get it.
For girls?
Yeah, it means that for the men that she wants, that's 5'10", 25 to what, 30?
28.
To 28
Not
that have a
married.
bachelor's degree, that are black and Asian, that make $60,000 a year, aren't fat and aren't married. That's about 1% of the male population.
And this doesn't equate to personality
I
either.
feel like we come across men like that on the daily, though. At least here in Miami, where we live, yeah.
Yeah, but you do understand that Miami is a anomaly of a place compared to other places. Miami does not have like this is a concentration of wealthier, more attractive men, but the rest of America does not embody that.
Well, then maybe you should do a podcast with people from other places, not just Miami. Maybe bring in other people.
We do.
We do.
We've done that before. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Same result.
And
Yeah.
all the girls in the panel are different,
Yeah,
different places too.
what we've really realized from doing this experiment is that women are grossly unaware of how rare their man that they want actually is.
Okay.
That's what I've realized is women are very picky and selective, and they think, oh, there's plenty of these men out there. I can find them. I've seen them around. I've been invited to parties. I see them all over the place.
Yeah, celebrities.
But the reality is, like, these guys aren't, in the grand scheme of things, they're not that common.
Also, let's say you find this guy by chance. He may be gay. He may be a little bit weird, autistic,
He
or
may
even
smell.
worse.
Might be ugly.
Exactly. So
Might smell. fresh.
And then let's say, for example, he's perfect. He's other girls. So why is he gonna choose only you?
What if you believe in Nasib? What if you're religious? Like in ours, we believe we have Nasib. Like there is a name written next to your name.
Excuse me, what?
I mean, like a perfect soulmate.
We don't believe in soulmates, but we believe somebody is written next to your name in Islam. So you're saying like
yeah, you're also
religion
supposed to be
goes
a
with
virgin for that guy on the next to your name.
But I'm just saying like
That man expected 13 is expecting 0.
Haram!
Come on, man.
Calm down. Come on, man.
But like even like my Christian friends, like they go to church and they pray about like the person that's for them that God has for them. You think they're going on a calculator looking at stats?
They're single,
Well,
right?
the good thing is that if you can see the stats, you realize how real it is for you. And at the same time, if you're not being delusional, you can say, you know what? All right, I need to be smart enough to say, if I find this guy, how do I hold on to him? Because honestly speaking, let's say you found him today, how would you keep him?
How would I know that's the guy? Let's just say he met.
You just called him out.
But it
Black.
takes time to know. Okay, yeah, physically, money wise, he has it, but it would take time, personality wise. What if I didn't like his demeanor or something?
The point is, you found him. He's in front of you. You're
Okay.
dating him. How does he stay with you only?
What do you mean? How does he stay with me? Only we get to know each other, and
They both respect
and we
each
both
other.
respect each other.
Bro,
we get to know each
he's
other.
dating multiple girls. He met you. You have a chance to win this guy over. How do you win him over?
Why is he only the prize?
Why is he though? Yeah, that's what I was about to say. He doesn't
He's hard
know.
to find. He's 1%. He's 1%.
But he's
This
right
is a
in
man,
front of you.
though.
This is that.
Just a man.
1%.
Okay.
This is a man?
He's just a man.
So I'm about to just tell him, yeah, you're my person, and he's supposed to believe that.
No, I'm telling you, these men
How would
don't
you
commit
keep
to
him? That's
women
what
like
they're trying to
yourself.
say.
Usually.
Well, let him get to know me.
Okay.
Okay, and then what next?
And if he's for you, he's for you. And if
Yeah,
he's not, he's not.
we'll go
That's just
from the
what it
vibes.
is.
Like, what, I'm supposed to force it?
All right, ladies, let me ask you this.
Okay.
For a relationship to work, who needs to be the prize, the man or the woman?
Why should there be a prize?
The woman.
It shouldn't be either.
Let's just think it over. For a relationship to last,
think about this.
Do you
Okay.
think the woman or the man needs to be the prize? So we'll do this with a raise of hands.
Okay.
If you think the woman needs to be the prize, please raise your hand for the relationship to last. That is a majority. Cool. So 2 girls think that. Now raise your hands if you think the man needs to be the prize. Just so I have a one. Only one.
What do you think? What's the question?
Which one do you think should be the prize? The
So-
man or the woman?
What do you think?
I don't really have an answer for that. Like,
Okay.
I
Yeah.
feel like, sorry.
In a different world, nigga.
okay.
I feel like
Well, you know what? Someone
But-
take her to the bathroom so she can look at herself in the mirror. Please take her to the bathroom, bro, so she can like figure this shit out, man.
What are you talking about? Figure.
Wow.
I just don't want to answer that. Like,
Wow.
it doesn't really matter
It does matter.
Okay.
to you.
You were gonna say something? Go ahead.
Well, for the women to be the prize, number one is because, first of all, she's bringing life into the world. I think that's very much, that brings power into the relationship and that brings importance.
We just met.
Okay, no, I'm talking about long term. Like, you having a family, you want
Mm.
a family, you...
Women sacrifice more.
Sacrifice what?
Because of your period?
Their body. What? If we're giving you babies, would you rather go be pregnant for 9 months?
You don't even want kids, nigga.
I just said want
But
kids.
she's talking in general. You
Haram!
can't just say that.
Barely.
Okay, so you guys think that you're the prize then? Fair. Interesting.
You see more women giving up a relationship than men. And you tell me you don't see that.
Say that again.
Woman will stay with a man even if he did her wrong multiple times because she don't want to start over. Men,
That's because she doesn't respect herself.
yeah, that too. But men can't handle when a woman does it back. Like I've never seen where men was able to stand where what happened to his girl and that happened to him and he could hold it down, be with
Yeah,
her.
they can't
mean
take
cheating?
it.
They can't take it.
You mean cheating?
They're
Cheating
just
or
gonna leave
entertaining another female or something.
All right, let's have fun with this. Hold on. I want all of you to put up 10 fingers.
Ooh,
Okay.
let's play a game. Another
All
game.
right, 10 fingers like this. All right, and what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have you name one thing about yourself that makes you a good girlfriend or wife or whatever. So some redeeming quality about yourself that men would find interesting for a long-term relationship. So you can say, I'm a good cook. Boom, one finger down. Now, if you're also a good cook, I want you to take a finger down. So if she says, I'm a good cook, and the rest of you are good cooks, take a finger down. Fair? That's the only instructions. And then keep your hands up like this so we can constantly see how many fingers there are.
Sorry,
What?
I feel like that just does a majority. Like,
Can you just play the game?
Just play the game, please.
all right, I want to see the point.
Okay, name one thing about yourself.
I am a good cook. So.
Okay, if you're a good cook, ladies, take one finger down.
For everybody?
Awesome. Just so the audience can see, that's why we have your hands up, so we can see what girls have what. What about you? One thing about yourself?
I'm funny.
Okay, ladies, if you're funny, you got a sense of humor, one finger down.
You're funny? That's funny.
What about you?
I'll keep you motivated in the gym.
I'll keep you motivated in the gym, ladies. What about you?
I need that.
I'm loyal.
All right, ladies, if you're loyal, take a finger down. What about you?
Dang, struggling already?
Sorry, I wasn't thinking.
What are you good at?
Yeah.
I don't really do much. I mean, I'm smart. Yeah, I'm smart.
No, you're not, bro.
I'm smart. You can't tell me I'm not. You don't
I
know
mean,
me.
it took you 5 minutes to ask the question.
So I wasn't thinking about it. Sorry.
That means you're not. No.
Okay, you know what? Even though that doesn't really benefit the man, I will go ahead and say it, use it.
So you're
Well,
smart.
you're smart.
Yeah,
Fair.
yeah, smart.
So ladies, if you're smart, take a finger down.
You're smart.
What about you?
I've been sober.
Could I say considerate and lenient? Like,
Sure.
I'm not,
If you're considerate, ladies, take a finger down. What about you, Miss Iraq?
I feel like we got the main ones. I'm down for whatever. Like if you want to skydive, I'll skydive.
You're spontaneous.
Spontaneous, yes.
Okay, ladies, if you're spontaneous, take a
wait.
finger down. What about you?
I can keep a conversation.
If you're a good conversationalist, take a finger down. Okay. What about you?
I'm pretty.
I mean, hey, she's right. It all benefits a guy.
All right.
I have more.
That's fine.
Okay.
We got, 9 girls here, right?
Yep. No, wait.
Is it 9 or 8?
9.
9. Okay. Name one more thing so that we name 10.
Okay, I'm understanding.
Ladies, if you're understanding, take one finger down. Okay. Who still has fingers left?
2.
Yeah, hold them up real quick just so I can see. Okay, who has nothing left? You two are gone? Nothing left, nothing left. You have 3 left, you have 2 left.
Nah, I have nothing
2
left.
left. You got nothing left, 2 left. Okay. So, so you guys see what I just did here? All of you provide fairly the same thing.
Ta-da!
I was
So women are not as special. Women are not as special as they think they are. Now you were saying, right? Oh, you gotta go step out. Why is it that when a man cheats, the girl sticks by him, but when the woman cheats, he leaves? You want to know why? Because you guys are all the same.
That's not true.
No,
Let
women
me
love
speak on
differently.
that.
No.
Okay.
Hold on,
That's
ladies.
the point, though.
That is the whole purpose.
Women love
Let
Hold
me
on.
speak on
ladies,
that.
ladies. This was a method to the madness. She said, "Why is it that men are more willing to tolerate? Why are women more willing to tolerate cheating from men?" And then you said, "But when women cheat back on him, he's out the door." I'll tell you why.
Why?
Because women, when it comes to what we want, all of you provide fairly the same thing because our standards are low. So if I get you, or if a man attracts a woman, he has to bring more to the table. Briffault's law. That's just how it is. Men must provide way more value to get a girl. So if we are able to attract you, By definition, if you have high standards, which a lot of you guys did say you have high standards, that means I have to bring more to the table. If I have to bring more to the table, that means I'm able to get away with more things than you can. So in other words, it's harder for you to replace me than for me to replace you. So that's why I did that experiment. Name one thing about yourself that makes you attractive to men. All of you guys bring fairly the same thing to the table. So if you cheat on me, I could go get another you, but you can't necessarily go get another me.
Yes,
Kanye West famously said this. There's 1,000 yous, there's only one of me, right? And that's how it goes. The more famous, the more successful, the more money a man has, the harder it is to replace him because women are picky. So in other words, you guys basically become victims of your own pickiness.
So what if a man comes back like, oh, I messed up, I cheated, I want to be with you, F these other girls?
He just wants
How
sex.
many times
He
did that
probably
happen?
a lot of times he just wants to get laid.
Yeah, he wants sex.
To be honest,
But he
with
can get it from other shorties.
But hold on, you're actually reliable, I would say.
Yeah, you're liable.
That's why.
Yeah.
Why? Because she's already tried her.
It's X.
So the point I'm trying to make here, ladies, is that if you're picky, which all of you basically said you're picky, that means by definition the man that you get with is the prize, not you.
I don't think that's true.
It's either you have low standards and you're the prize, or you have high standards and he's the prize. But you can't go both ways.
So
I feel
two
like you
people
can.
can't be the prize is what you're saying?
That's what I've been trying to say this whole time. I feel like both of them could be the prize.
There's
Don't
one
you
first place, not
But-
two.
No, because one
obviously
party,
not.
the reason why is because one party is significantly pickier than the other.
Right.
And it's almost always the women are pickier than the guy.
All right, but to put it in a broad spectrum, imagine if they were together. Coming from, you know, a bisexual person, a woman and a woman, a man and a man, don't you think they could both be the prize? Or do you think if
You know
it's
what's
just-
interesting? You're the last person to be saying this. You're bisexual. Yet you choose a man over a woman.
It doesn't matter to me. That's my preference, but I'm saying in general.
That's because what has she been going through?
Yeah.
Almost everybody. Here's the thing. I keep studies on this.
Okay.
Every time I see a bisexual girl, I ask her, if given the choice, would you prefer a man or a woman?
They always
9
say
out of 10 times.
Always man.
It's always a man.
Right.
Why?
Well, I want to have children in the future. That's really the only reason. Not gonna lie.
You could adopt with a lesbian.
Yeah, you can.
I don't like adopting.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
So
I
the
wanna
real
have my
here's the
own.
thing. What you don't want to say is that men bring way more value to relationships than women do. That's the real reason.
Also, women are just like fun for you, pretty much. Just fun. Nothing serious.
Women don't have as much utility as men do. When the man comes in a relationship, he's going to be held to a standard. You admitted it earlier. Why do you think I asked you? Who do you have higher standards for, men or women? By your own admission, the man has to have more standards. Or you have higher standards for him than for the woman.
Yep.
The only utility I think you guys are useful is your penis. I'm sorry. I could make my money my own. I can
Really?
Get my
So
own
on a
house
date,
my
who
own.
pays? Hold on, no.
Just the way
Hold
that
on,
men
hold on.
use the
You- hold on. No,
not
no.
use, but
Their only utility is their penis? Why are you friends with this guy? He ain't give you no penis.
Yeah.
Of course not. He's my friend. What? That doesn't make sense.
So what's his use then?
He's my friend. I love
That's
him
our
as a
point.
friend.
That's our point.
How is that a point if you're talking about a penis and you're talking about
You said men only provide penis, yet you have a male friend and he's giving you no penis, but you're still friends with him.
But
why
Are we
would girls be friends with girls if they don't get pussy from it?
But
You guys actually don't like each other that much, to be honest.
But that's not true. That's only if you're catty.
jealousy,
and you accept
hate.
that. Because if I was friends with somebody and that was like my actual friend, hello, why would I be like that?
Facts.
Those are the stereotypes that men put on women, first of all, and that is how society just thinks that we are. Like, no, absolutely not. And that's
I
how
mean, you do it to yourselves. I mean, you call each other hoes and shit, bitch, and back talk. So
And
it's
can I
not
don't
us
guys
doing
do the
it.
same thing though?
Yeah.
No,
Can I say
no.
the same
Girls
thing?
hoes?
No, but don't you guys like talk
Dogs.
shit about each other too? Like, don't act like y'all are
no,
saints.
if that happens, there's violence,
What's
and,
that?
you know. So if we hate another guy, we don't hang out with him.
Okay. We don't hang out with girls we don't
I
like.
think
You think I
girls-
hang out
Yes,
with girls
yes,
we don't
yes.
like?
Yo.
No, we don't.
Yes. The majority of
Hello?
girls do. Hold on.
One thing about it is that I have respect for myself, and
It's
if
not
I don't
you.
like
The
someone,
majority of the girls. Okay.
the majority, what majority, what statistic are you getting
You're
this
only
from?
18. Relax. You just got on this planet
Okay,
recently. Okay. I'm
and?
36. All right. I've been doing shit for a long time. I know the majority of
Okay.
you girls. You know, you girls hate each other.
That's
Low
because
key.
people
And I
put
taught
them
girls
in
your
that
age. That's 18 in
situation,
high
though.
school. I know you girls hate each other. Low key. You're like this bitch, man. Hey girl, what's up? You know. I see it all the time. Relax. Calm down. You don't know more than me, okay?
And you're saying
Relax.
dudes don't hate on each other? Low key
No,
secretly?
no. They do, but they won't hang out with each other if they hate each other. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
why would I hang out with somebody I don't like? Do you think I'm gonna make myself
The
miserable?
world doesn't revolve around you, okay?
But you're making it seem like it does.
No, I said the majority of the girls.
What? Okay.
Look at you. You're getting tricked right now. See, I know you're complicated. You can't fool me.
I'm not getting triggered. That's how I talk.
Yeah, okay.
No, we can tell. But either way, he just saying in a nutshell, women are jealous. They're also like very catty and spiteful. So you may not see it yourself, but other women are very spiteful.
Yeah, look, it's very simple. Women have higher standards than men. If you have higher standards than men, in general, when you get with the guy, he has to provide value. If he's providing that kind of value, he's going to be the prize.
Yeah.
It's either you got low standards and you're the prize, or you have high standards and he's the prize.
Ta-da.
That's how it goes. You guys realize in every relationship, there has to be one person that likes the other more, right? And that goes back to the original question, which you guys probably forgot. Who needs to be the prize for the relationship to work? I think the man needs to be the prize for the relationship to work. So in other words, the girl has to like the guy more than he likes her.
So if you think the man is the prize, then how are we going to continue humanity? Because aren't we the ones that bear children? I think bringing enough to the table is periods, cramps, pregnancy.
Okay, well, you know what? I have an interesting fact for you. Are you aware of the fact that only 40% of men, since the beginning of human history, have procreated and had children? But 90% of women have. What does that mean?
Well, we bear the children. That doesn't make sense.
No. I'm going to say it again.
Okay, go
Since the
ahead.
beginning of time,
think about this.
Only 40% of men have procreated with women, but 90% of women have procreated with men. What does that mean?
Think about this.
Okay, say it one more time because I'm not getting it. I'm so sorry. One more time. Because like it just doesn't make sense in my head. Like, let me say this real
Fine,
quick.
I'll give it to you one more time.
Got it. Go ahead.
Since the beginning of human history, 40% of men have been able to pass on their genes and have kids. 90% of women have been able to. What does that mean?
Well,
it means I want to see these facts.
Exactly, me too.
Well, you know what to do.
Don't men
pull it from the
like
notebook.
have more children with other women so they can bear more children?
But what does that mean?
That the guy's a whore, I guess. It could go both ways.
That they
around.
can. Okay, I get what you're saying.
No, you don't.
But
That
I get what you're saying.
Women choose
the top 40% guys.
See, you guys say that, but in relationships that I've seen firsthand, it usually works out when the girl is the prize.
You think so?
Yeah, I genuinely think so because
when the
if
guy's so in love with her.
when the girl's so in love with the guy and a guy knows
doesn't
that,
work.
it doesn't work.
It doesn't.
When a guy's obsessed with the girl, that's usually how.
And the woman then starts falling in love with him.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
I feel like it's
It's
like, as
true.
well as the fact that it's not really like a feminist point of view, but you could put it at that way as well, as that I guess men have to do a little sprint, a little fast walk to try to get a female to really date them, to even fuck or anything. It would always have to be the man trying to do something. Well, I mean, there could be many situations, I don't know, drunk or the woman's horny, you know, it doesn't matter. But either way, the man's still gonna have to, you know, use tactics to go get in that. Am I wrong?
Yeah, not even to mention social media is changing all that. Like, these kids, like, my little brother is like 14, 15, and the stuff he's saying to, like, the girls and stuff, like, what? Like, even, like, he's like, nah, I would never date a girl that's not even just whatever my grade. I would even do this, that. I'm like, dude, like, just go run sports, play something. Why are you even worried about what she looks like? He was telling me this girl has too much lip liner on. I was like, how do you even know about lip liner? And he's like, TikTok, bro. Like, so I'm...
That's his algorithm.
That is an issue. For
No,
sure.
like social media is altering like how you think and perceive people and how like you should date them, what you should say. It's just more than stats. It's like your generation, what people are putting out there, and how influencers are influencing us.
All right, let me ask you a question. I have two different people, right? Let's go into this scenario. On one side, I have someone who got $5 million when they turned 18. On the other side, I have someone that didn't get $5 million until they were 35 or 38, right? One had to build a business up to get that money. The other one got it when they were 18. Let's say they got an inheritance.
Okay. Trust fund.
There you go. Trust fund.
Yeah.
Who's going to be more financially responsible and intelligent?
The first guy.
No, maybe
older one.
It's like the older one.
The 38-year-old that earned it, right?
No, he wouldn't. That's his first time getting all that money.
Wait, what?
You're saying when he's at that age, he gets all this money versus the younger kid that just got this money, correct?
Yes. Who's going to be more fiscally responsible and more intelligent when it comes to money? The person that earned it, or the person that just got it given to them at 18?
The person that earned it, because they rose to that and they knew what they got into. Like,
Sure. Who's gonna have a better appreciation for the dollar?
I feel like
Better
both
appreciation
parties.
the older, but it depends because sometimes when it takes you so long to get that money, you have
Okay.
a different.
For the purposes of this
100%, yeah.
experiment, I'm demonstrating an analogy here.
Okay.
So, do all of you agree that the self-made millionaire has a better appreciation for the dollar?
So yeah.
Yeah, all of you agree? Okay. And he's going to appreciate it more than the trust fund baby that just got it given to them, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, if someone works for something, they'll be able to better appreciate it than when they're just given it, correct?
Yes.
So, you guys are saying, oh, the woman needs to be the one that's the prize, right? Do men hit on you and talk to you all the time or try to talk to you?
Yes.
What about you?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yeah.
What about you?
Yes.
All right. Chris, when were you able to actually start talking to girls and building attraction?
20, 21, because I was always in sports in college. So I should do, let's say 18.
Okay.
Yeah, 18.
But when did you actually start getting on your roll and you had a system and you were able
Oh,
to actually
shit, a
get
system?
women? Yeah, like you were able to do it.
That's when I was like 25.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mo?
25, 26.
Bills?
24.
24?
For y'all to go, for women to go up to y'all?
Hold on,
Or
hold on.
What's the
No, to be able to actually attract women and figure it out.
Like constantly.
What about you, Fresh?
21.
All right, so
y'all
take your
talking? Okay, so what type of relationships are you guys talking
Hold
about?
on. That's not the purpose of this.
No, because that's
doing-
a factor though.
No. You're missing because remember, I'm showing you an analogy here.
Okay.
I need you ladies to stick with me, okay? Pay attention, okay? Because you guys are all claiming that the woman needs to be the prize for the relationship to work.
Okay.
And then I asked you, who's gonna appreciate $1 more, a self-made millionaire or someone who was a trust fund baby? All of you said the self-made millionaire, right? Now it comes back. Now I'm gonna bring it full circle. The reason why the man needs to be the prize is because we are never the prize. You understand? We have to earn being the prize. So if someone has to earn something, they're going to respect earning it far more than the other person. You guys are all young. The average age here is 19,
18,
20.
yeah.
So in other words, you guys don't have to work to get men to be attracted to you. So you don't appreciate it to the same level where a woman is attracted to us.
Also,
you guys have men coming up to you all the time,
Many bodies,
just for
guys,
existing.
by the way. Many
We, on the
bodies.
other hand, have to be attractive to approach the woman, and then we get rejected a lot. Okay, some of you guys might have never approached a guy in your life, or you guys might have been rejected maybe once, twice, 5 times in your life. All of us have been rejected hundreds of times because men and women aren't the same. So when a man is put in a position where he's the prize, guess what happens? He appreciates it because we never get told we're the prize and we have to earn it. You guys, on the other hand, why you guys can't be a prize is because women get everything given to them. And just like a rotten child or a spoiled child, if you give them everything that they want, they're not going to appreciate it. This is why men need to be the prize because we know how to act when we get female attention and female attraction. Women don't.
Also, men view women differently than women view men. So I'm talking about sexually. Men just want to pursue women just to pursue them. That's why it's easier for us because you guys just want us just because. You're not talking about the situation. You know what I mean? Like, for example, yeah, if you want a serious relationship with someone, it's gonna be different than just going for it because what?
What?
I was waiting for you to make your point.
This is why I believe
listening.
both of them are the prize. It could go both ways. That's what I'm gonna say.
It can't go both ways is the point I'm trying to make. In every single relationship, one person has to like the other more than they like them. That's just how it goes. If the girl likes the guy more, she's going to stick around. If the guy likes the girl more, she's going to get bored and move on. That's why I find it interesting when you said men get bored and leave. They really don't actually. Men typically stick around. Even if their girl's boring, she's a good girl, he's going to stick around. Men don't break up relationships. Women do. You guys need the emotional stimuli. You guys need the excitement. We don't. We do the same shit all the time. We're happy with a girl that's regular. You guys are not. So since women initiate more breakups and you guys need more emotional stimuli, you need to adore us, not us adore you. Now, common culture tells you, oh, the woman's the prize. Guess what happens when you pedestalize women? They become raging, insufferable bitches.
Sir.
Because your entire life, you've been pedestalized by men telling you that you're special, you deserve the world. So when I come along and I say, you're special, you deserve the world, guess what? I'm like every other fucking retard that's tried to approach you before that got declined. But if I come in and you know, damn, he's a shit, women are going to behave and act better. And guess what? Sucks for you guys. You have to respect your man to actually like him. So if I sit here and I make you the prize, you're not going to respect me the same. That's why it has to be that way where I'm the prize and you're not. Women don't want to be with an equal. And you guys know this. You don't want a guy that makes as much money as you or your height, your weakness. No, you want a man that's better than you in every regard. But when I say this, you guys don't like hearing, oh my God, this misogynistic is fucked up. Because it shows how surface level women really are. You guys are actually way more shallow than we are.
And Myron, her friend said earlier on the phone, he said, the reason why we didn't work out is because you are a bitch. Like you treated him wrong.
Hold up.
That's the first thing he said. He said you treated him wrong. He was being nice about it.
Listen.
What's up?
Listen. Here's the thing, though.
What's up?
About being, okay, specifically with my friend as well, it was a lot of things that were rocky in the beginning of the friendship, obviously, of course.
There we go.
And it's very personal. So I feel like we shouldn't just use my friend as a retrospective.
No, but he
please.
said verbatim, he said, you treated me wrong. Like, no, not, oh, I fucked up too. He said, you treated me wrong. That's what he said.
I definitely understand why, because during that time my mind was very
because he pedestalized you and you said fuck this nigga and then you treated him like shit because he had you up there.
Well, that's the process of growing. That's why our frontal lobe develops, and then
All
you
right.
realize that
you're
people
missing the bottom
actually-
line that he tolerated your bullshit because you have a vagina. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
He tolerated you because you have a vagina because he wanted to get laid. That's what I'm trying to. That's what he's trying to explain here. And this is why women can't be in the position of power or feel like the prize, because then they treat you like shit, as you can see right there. It only works when the girl likes the guy more. If she doesn't like him more, she feels like she's better than him. And when women feel like they're better than you, they move on to another guy.
They can do better.
They could do better.
Yep.
Have you been hurt?
Of
course. Of course.
I could tell. I could
Time it
definitely
every
tell.
show. Who hurt you, Myron?
Who hurt you, Myron?
hurt you?
Who hurt you, Myron?
Either you have bad taste or you have no respect for yourself, because I have not heard
shit.
this much misogynistic things come out of one man's mouth.
Who hurt you?
Sorry.
All right, question for you. Can you define misogyny?
Please.
Well, obviously, whatever you're saying. Everything.
No.
All of it.
What is the definition of misogyny?
You're smart.
Please tell me.
Well, I mean, in different perspectives, since you're a man, you have a different perspective of misogyny. You obviously
There's
think
really
maybe...
one
No, it's one definition.
Well, if you think one gender is better than the other, or if you think one of them is the more of the prize, or, you know, you put more standards onto one gender than the other, or, you know... Yeah.
So what's your final answer?
Both.
Webster or Oxford? Definition.
Continue.
Urban.
Okay,
Dictionary.
that is not the definition. Is basically the hatred or contempt of women. I don't think me stating biological facts when it comes to male and female attraction means I hate women.
Mhm.
There's a bunch of evolutionary psychologists that will literally agree with this, that women typically want a man that's better than them in every regard. This is just biology. I mean, women don't want their equal. So I don't know how that's misogynistic. I think it's realistic. But this is typically what women say all the time whenever I tell the truth.
I mean, do you want to be lied to?
No, absolutely not. But
So he's telling you the truth, though.
It's your perspective, is how I say.
Do you think all the facts and stuff you're reading now, let's say whatever from 2010, is going to be the same, let's say in 2030?
It's
You
your
think
actions,
we'll
though.
still have the same mentality? You
Not
think
just that,
these
as
stats
the
will be the
world
same?
develops.
It's even worse.
You think it'll get worse?
No, yeah.
I mean, you mentioned it. Social media.
Yeah,
Right
I feel
now,
like
the generation that's young is being affected by social
Come on,
media.
you're all single.
TikTok, Instagram, all these things. So, for example, it's bad now. Imagine 10 years later. So, not getting any better.
I feel like they'll be more woke. I feel like younger generation will be more woke.
Bro.
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. Don't worry. I will tell you, since I actually studied this stuff. Relationships are in the shitter. We have less marriages than ever before, higher divorce than ever before. Women initiate 80% of the divorces. Women are far more likely to end the relationship. They get 90% of the alimony. They get 90% of the child custody battles. So I'm not just talking out of my ass here. It's very obvious that women end relationships overwhelmingly for a multitude of different reasons, typically because they're not happy. So for them to be happy, they need to feel like they got the prize. This is why the guy has to be superior. Because like I said before, the self-made millionaire is going to appreciate the value of $1 more than the trust fund baby. Women are trust fund babies. Men are self-made millionaires. We must earn our ability to be attractive. You guys are just born with it. Simple. You know what I mean? And it's very difficult for women to understand this concept, or they'll say, well, that's misogynistic. Not really. I'm just telling you evolutionary psychology of how men and women view each other. Women want a guy that they can follow, that they can defer to for their authority. Men want a girl that's going to be submissive and hot and attractive and that isn't a whore. We're looking for two completely different things.
That's why you meet 50-50. That's why.
He just told you girls don't want a guy that's on the same level. Well, Lord.
Hold on. Who said that? You needed 50-50?
Ari.
Earlier in the show, when I said, okay, what if you guys want 50-50, you said you would leave the relationship.
I said communicate.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's the wrong person. That's the wrong person. I said communicate. You can pull up the clip back.
I literally said, if you got in a relationship with a guy and he was paying the bills and then he switched up 3 years later, hey, I want you to go half and half. You said, oh, I'd leave.
No, because you cut me off during that time, and you could probably go back to it. You really did actually cut me off.
No, you said communicate when I asked you what should the guy do since he's not getting laid.
Yeah.
That's when you said communicate. And then we said, okay, that doesn't work. Communicate more. That's when you said that.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Yeah. I understand.
Well, can I say something about the marriages?
Yeah, she's. You're a psycho, by the way.
Yeah, she is.
She knows.
Yeah, see, the difference is I've been paying very close attention to everything that you guys have been saying. That's why I'm able to say the things that I'm saying here. Yeah, you only said that whole communicate thing when we said, hey, he's not getting laid. What should he do? Communicate. He already did that. Communicate. That's what, okay, but what I'm saying is when I reverse the scenario, go 50-50. He told you, hey, we're going to be together. I'm going to pay for your life. And then 3 years later, oh, I want to go 50-50. You said you're out. You're leaving.
The thing is, you cut me off. If I could finish what I was gonna say, maybe you could actually get an opinion that you could.
What else are you going to add when you say I'm out?
No, obviously, because I was gonna tell you that in my perspective, in my opinion, I'm more of an independent person. Let's say, I don't know, got into a car crash,
You're still leaving.
motor accident.
But the
you
point
can't
is
work with
you're
your
leaving,
legs.
though.
You're still leaving.
The point is that you're leaving.
Ari,
Doesn't matter
you're still
why.
leaving, Ari.
But how does? I guess, yeah.
Okay.
The reason why we're bringing attention to this is because you just said 50-50. And I said, that's bullshit. You don't want 50-50.
But I guess the way that I'm saying independence is probably financially. Since you guys are talking about financially, right?
You know what's scary?
Hmm.
You're being serious right now.
No, I'm not.
You're not? You're a very good actor.
I'm just calling you out on your wild contradiction. Like, because you literally said you would leave a guy if you went 50-50. And now you're saying, oh, but I want a 50-50 relationship. See what I mean when I say...
Everyone's different.
We're cooked, man. Yo, we're
bruh.
cooked. Dating is cooked. I promise you, man, like, back in the day, there was hope. Now there's no hope.
I don't think dating is cooked. I just think people keep getting all these relationships because they're lonely, and it's all these people with trauma, and they're just trying to get somebody to heal the void.
Who has trauma?
Well, whatever
Not
people go
us.
through. Everybody has went through something, and that's what their perspective and love is. Whatever.
Yeah,
So it's cooked. Literally, it's cooked.
You don't think there's no like happily ever after for
Listen,
anybody?
There's sex robots coming. There's AI. There's also like digital like sex play. We're cooked. OnlyFans. Where's the hope?
I mean,
what's the solution? You have one? Please tell me.
But we're human. Like humans are wired to have human nature. We're not all gonna just depend on AI. Yeah, it's gonna be more relevant now.
We're human now, but they're putting it so that we're gonna become not human anymore at some point. Chips, data, all this shit in our bodies.
So we'll just lose our humanity, is what you're saying.
At some point, yeah.
Make
It's
things
coming.
easier, but why would we want to do that?
Access, you give up your rights because it's easier to give the government control. Like it's happening.
So what is the point of living then? If people are just gonna control you 24/7?
I mean, ask them. Don't ask me.
I mean, we've already basically been controlled. Everything's getting watched.
I mean, your phone is basically controlling you every day.
In a way.
Yeah, so we're cooked basically. Congrats.
All right.
Fresh updates. Hey, champ.
oh.
What the? Who is that?
Oh, they found you, Ari.
No.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Gotcha, bitch. Sexy Aloe?
No, what is that?
Wait, who's that?
Who is
That
that?
is not me.
Wait, who's that?
I thought that was me.
Is that you?
Me?
Oh, I see you. No, it's the girl two down from Crush.
Who is that? I don't
But
think
we
that's
know
anyone.
already. It's whatever.
Does it
Is
look
it
like me?
Virginia?
Nigga, who's in court?
That's none of us.
Show us the picture unedited, nigga. Like us, not the chat.
I didn't
us.
edit it though.
Oh, it was
Yeah,
him?
that was that. It came in like that, but
Yeah.
Fresh updates. Show us the real picture.
I think it's Miss Virginia, bro. Yeah.
Hey, it's you.
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, you trying to hide this shit, man?
Why are you trying to hide it, bro?
Go subscribe.
What the? Nope.
I told you trying to hide body count.
No, it's not even high.
All right.
Yo, how much you making a month, man? Don't lie. Keep it real.
I mean, it was just for shits and giggle. I don't take it really serious.
Really?
Yes.
Take it down.
I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
I just have it up there.
That looks bad though.
Like them checks.
Right, she's fine, man. No, you know, no, she's fine.
What if your dream man's like, yo, I love you, girl. Like, I want to marry you. And then sees it, that shit. Says no.
Then it wasn't for me.
Wait.
Wow. Cooked, man.
What
Damn.
was the
How is that
saying?
cooked? How are we cooked?
I thought she wasn't taking it
Because
serious.
this is hurting you, girl. This is actually hurting your chances with a guy. I mean, think about this.
I mean, I'm not.
Long
like,
term. Think about this.
I'm not trying to get in a relationship though right now.
The point is, it's out there.
It
So
is
if
out
they can
there.
find it, he can too.
Yeah.
All right, nigga. You don't care.
I mean,
you
yeah,
obviously
I
care,
don't
bro.
care. I don't.
I can tell, bro. You cooked. All right, what's next, man?
Did you say earlier in the show that you want to be married one day?
Yes.
Yeah, but not now.
Yeah, but it's gonna harm you though. It's gonna harm you.
The
in front of-
future is coming.
Yeah, it's gonna
Futurama.
It's gonna harm you in
Okay,
front of the man that you actually love and respect.
But at some point, I'm gonna take it down. Just
Yeah,
not now.
but he's gonna
Wait, is that
know.
her again?
No.
Department of Thottery?
Yeah.
Fashion Fit Bureau of Investigation.
Oh my god.
What the fuck? You got no ass, nigga.
All right, let me ask you a question, Miss Virginia.
No.
Let's say you find your dream guy, right?
Right.
In this dream scenario, let's say you find your guy, and he's charming, he's charismatic, he's successful, right?
Right.
But you know, you go to a fortune teller, and the fortune teller looks at her crystal ball, and she finds out that in 5 years, he's gonna be broke, homeless, and a drug addict. In 5 years, he's gonna gamble all the money away. But this fortune teller is telling you that. Would you marry him?
Yes. Because, like, I wouldn't believe that. You don't know.
No, but it's
So it's
assured.
sure-
It's
okay.
assured, yeah.
Yeah, it's a sure
Oh,
thing.
then
Yeah.
no.
You wouldn't. Why
No.
not?
Because he's gonna be a drug addict and broke.
And homeless.
Yeah, and homeless, yeah.
So would it be fair to say that you're interested in his future?
Am I interested in his future?
No, I'm asking you. It's fair to say that you are interested in his future, probably because you're going to be in it too.
Yeah.
Okay. So the future matters to you.
Yeah. I'm not saying it won't. I'm agreeing with you guys. Like, having an OnlyFans is definitely gonna, like, affect me in a negative way.
Yeah, but the thing I'm trying to explain to you is that women are interested in man's future, men are interested in woman's past. So notice how you said you're not going to take that gamble knowing that he's going to be a loser. Why would a man take that gamble and get with you knowing that you used to do OnlyFans?
Yeah.
That's on him. If he doesn't want to, then that's on him.
He's not gonna want to.
Okay, then that's fine.
All right. If you're cool with that, that's cool.
Yeah, I'm not gonna beg a man to stay because of my past. Like, if he doesn't agree with it, then okay.
No said on God.
On God. If you get with a man, I feel like you should just tell him straight up.
Yeah, and
what
if
it
you
is and
don't-
what it isn't. I mean,
Yeah, but
when
most guys don't be cool with that. You know what I'm saying? So the guy that she actually wants to marry, it's like, you know, she's shooting herself in the foot. So if she's like, you know what, I used to be on OnlyFans, and the guy's like, and then he's gonna cover it silently. Like, he won't cover her outright. He's gonna fuck her until he gets enough. Before you know it, he's cheating on you with 3 other girls because he doesn't see you as wifey. So, and he's
But-
lying to you, thinking that, you know, like, hey, you may think you have a future with him, but he's gonna be lying to you until you actually say, oh, so what are we?
but why are we making that the only scenario though?
Because that is the scenario guys care about. It's your past. So if I was a guy, right, and I wanted a wife, and I found out, hey, I see half naked photos of you,
Okay.
I'll probably fuck you until I had enough, and then I'll move on to a girl who's not like that.
I don't know.
No.
I'm pretty sure that if she found the man that was for her
Mhm.
and they had mutual understandings of each other, they would be okay.
Yeah, but she's not gonna find a guy that she actually wants. She will settle for a guy
would you know that?
because most girls on a panel that's 30 plus years old, they settle for guys that, you know, that it wasn't the first choice. The guy actually has to get on one knee to propose to a girl. So like girls can't really force a guy to marry, you know. Hey bitch, hey nigga, marry me. No, you have to say yes to a guy that you actually love and respect.
I stand on what I said.
All right, that's fine. You're so young. That's what I'm saying. But you know, when you get 30, and then you have all these cats and dogs, and you're like, damn, I should have, damn, I should, you know, locked it in.
I 100% agree with you. Yes, there are men that are like that.
Mhm.
And yes, it might be harder for her to find the man that she wants, but eventually she will as well, or she won't. But
Yeah.
that was her choice.
Yeah, but she can't turn back time though. So what we're saying right now is, if I was taking Fresh's advice, I would cut all that shit off from the past.
All right.
And then that's it, because a guy doesn't have to tell you, hey, stop being a hoe. Like, he just wants you to do it. Like, stop
Right.
being a hoe. Like, do
Well,
that shit,
people
yourself.
change though. People change.
But when though? When you're 30 and you're saggy and your ovaries are gone?
No, you could literally, you could be her age, and then in 1 year, not even 6 months, you could change your whole mindset. It's that simple. We
Yeah,
could do it
but
like
the
this.
majority of the girls don't do it until they're like actually they're old as shit. You know?
All right, would you get with a guy that you knew sucked 10 dicks before he was with you 6 months prior?
Absolutely not.
Oh, wait, no, but he changed,
People
man.
change, though.
He changed.
No, he changed.
Judgmental.
See how fucking
can't
dumb you
just
guys
switch
are?
off
No
being
offense.
gay.
Look, I get it. You're 18 and you don't really understand things, but this is what I mean when I say female logic is retarded.
No,
No,
but
stop
if he were to tell me
for 2
that,
seconds. Stop for 2 seconds. I find it incredible that you guys will not lower your standards or tolerate fuckery from the man. But if we say, you know what, guys probably aren't going to be interested in you with OnlyFans. Well, there's a guy out there, and he's just got to be, secure in himself, and it doesn't matter. Then I say, well, yeah, he sucked 10 dicks 6 months before. Oh no, do you not see how crazy you guys sound? So in other words, it's okay for you guys to disqualify men when they do fuck shit, but when women do fuck shit, we're supposed to just tolerate it, accept it, and not be an asshole.
One thing that I have been saying is that the person that is for you is the one that is going to be for you. If they accept you for who you are, then they will accept you for who you are.
That is cool.
Excuse me?
That's cool, because it's funny, if a guy is into you
Okay.
and he feels that you're a thought, he's gone.
Okay.
Or he'll play the game and then smash it and leave you at some point.
Okay, but let's say, you had a roster 5 years ago, and now you're
As a
completely
man or as a
changed-
woman?
As a woman. You completely changed the way that you are. You follow,
A religion?
yes.
Typical.
Not of the world.
Typical.
Okay. Yeah, but you change your whole personality, your whole way of seeing things. And you find a man in the church, and he accepts you for who you are. Right? I'm being so for real right now.
He's not going to be your first choice.
Why
He's going to
would
be
you
an
say that,
average-looking guy that doesn't have a lot of money.
Why
that's
would you
kind of a
say
bitch.
that,
Boring, and it's your last choice.
Yep.
Because when men have options, they don't settle on a horse. That's why. And it's amazing that I have to be so goddamn blunt about this, but you guys are really not understanding this concept that men, the more options we have, the more we're gonna say, you know what? We need a girl that's gonna be, not a whore, not embarrass me, not make me look bad. Because you know what happens when men get with girls that have shady pasts? They get embarrassed like Will Smith.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then they lose their legacy. And then next thing you know, no one wants to fucking remember him for I Am Legend. They just remember him for being I
Man
Am
in Black.
Dumbass.
Yep.
For being with this dumbass bitch at the red table.
Okay.
Do you not understand that, if a man gets with a woman that's a whore, it fucks up his legacy? But if a woman gets with a man that's a whore, she's looked at as a winner. Oh, she tamed him. She was able to get him to chill out.
But why is
He's
that?
for her now.
From whose
Why is that,
perspective?
though? Wait. But why is
Society.
that though?
Why is what?
Yes.
Why are men respected?
Yes. If a woman can change a man, why can't a man change a woman?
That's our past. I mean, it's already been done.
Okay, but he just said.
No. The point is that the point I'm trying to make is that a man's sexual history doesn't matter, but a woman's does. That's
I
my
don't
point.
get that though. Why is us as a society, we have made that a norm?
Sure. We'll make
Okay.
it simple. If you walked into a nightclub and you
Okay.
said, I want to fuck somebody, would you be able to find somebody easily?
Most likely.
Okay. Now, if I walk into a nightclub and I'm trying to fuck somebody, would I find them as easily as you?
Yes.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you would.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I appreciate the compliment, but I wouldn't. It would be significantly harder
Why do you say that?
because men have to work to get sex. Women don't.
That's such a
I don't
lie.
know.
If you go into a nightclub,
Yeah.
if you go into a nightclub and you're in that what's the word?
Environment.
Exactly, and you're in that environment, you already know what you're getting yourself into.
Wait, question.
So if you don't want to be in that environment, don't go there.
All right, let's say this
if you
then.
don't want to find that woman, don't go to that
Let's say
environment.
you go in a
That's what I'm
nightclub and you go, on some retard shit.
Okay.
Would you still be able to get a guy to take you home?
saying. No.
The answer is yes. Now, if I go in the club and go, what do you think is going to happen? I'm getting kicked out. I'm not, no chick is going to give me a
But what does
chance.
that have to do with what we're talking about?
What I'm trying to say is that it is significantly easier for women to get sex than men.
Okay.
So, since it's hard for men to get sex, we are respected if we have sex with a lot of women.
But you're not getting the point that I just made.
You didn't make a point.
You know what's crazy?
You didn't make a point at all.
Let's say we're in a club,
You
right?
were trying to say you were trying to literally say that I have equal footing as you with going into a nightclub and getting laid.
because it's the same environment.
No, it's not. If you go in a club, right, and I meet you,
Okay.
let's say you like me,
Okay.
for this purpose, right?
Right.
And we have sex.
Okay.
What has to happen first?
The man gets with the woman?
Yeah.
Or it depends on the woman. The woman can get at the man.
You have
too.
to say yes, right?
Okay, yeah.
So
Yeah.
if you don't say yes, nothing happens.
Yeah.
So that means that even if I'm the best looking guy possible, if you
That's
say
cap.
no, it won't happen.
Okay.
So who has the power?
Both the man can also say no.
No, but for it to happen, who has the power?
He's saying who's asking for consent.
It's just it goes the same way
But
because
fresh.
it's
Fresh.
two-
Nigga, you have, You have two legs, right? For me to enter, you have to do what? Open.
Okay.
Correct? And say yes. So even if I'm attractive and you say, for example, okay, he gets more girls. If you don't say yes, I can't smash.
Okay.
But Fresh, she's curving like at least 20 guys before she gets to you. Like 20 guys already hitting her up, and she's like, nah, nigga, I'm good, nah. And then that 21 nigga come towards her, and then she's like, okay, you know what? So she has to get to you first, Fresh. And the reason why is because your Lambo and your chains and everything, and the way, you know, so...
The point is that without your consent and a woman saying yes, nothing happens.
I'm telling you, man, she's curving
So
niggas.
today's argument of coming in, come on. Who's saying yes to that?
Come on, girls. Do you fuck the number one nigga that talks to you in the club?
What do you mean by
The first
that?
nigga that said, hey, you look pretty, I want to fuck you. Would you fuck him?
No.
No.
That's disrespectful.
How? You just want to fuck him. But if a hot girl comes up to me and she's like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, all right, let me get your number down. What's going on with you? Maybe I'm not that easy, but I'm just saying, it's, you know, it's a lot easy for you to fuck anyone you want to fuck in the club. You curve niggas in clubs.
Make sense? You know, crazy. She's 18 years old.
Okay.
And she's in clubs, she's in sections, she's on yachts.
Who said that?
This is you're literally the prime example of what I'm saying about social media and the younger generation is woke. Like this is what I'm trying to say.
But why
like
do you
we believe in
mention that?
optimism. Like
Why do you mention that? That I'm 18 years old.
Because at your age,
Okay.
obviously you're still exploring, learning new things, but you haven't seen the real world yet.
Okay, yeah.
And it's very dark and very different.
I understand that.
So one day you'll see it, hopefully. Wish you the best.
Actually, she won't. She's a female. So
Why would I
she's
put
not-
myself in that position
Yeah, exactly.
Of what?
of being in that environment in the real world? Your world could be different than my world. Because
We live in the same world.
okay, yes, but
He's talking
your
about not in
environment.
high school.
he's just talking about having experience. He's saying that you
Yeah.
have less experience than him. That's what he's just trying to say.
Oh, okay.
That's all.
Okay, speaking of experience.
Yo!
Hey, Fresh, you said you wanted it, right? On Substitute?
Nigga, I said for us to see not.
This is
Yeah, that's wild. We do not
I mean,
need to
Fresh
put
is on,
that on
so I
air.
don't understand you, so my bad.
I mean, she got to put it on there herself.
Yeah,
man.
you got.
That's crazy.
Okay, but girls are just gonna posting that anyways with their bikinis. Like
Yeah.
That's true.
like
Girls, she really don't care, man. It's,
No, yeah.
it's up to OnlyFans, man.
Yeah, go subscribe.
Okay. Your boy Lem. Sometimes you just gotta treat modern women like kids because their
Yeah.
minds develop ass backwards.
Look, I'll be honest. Like, I'm just gonna say it, man. She's doing it.
Huh?
What happened? Oh, you leaving?
No, the bathroom.
Oh, the bathroom. All right, I'll wait till you come back, till the girls come back, and I'll say what I was gonna say.
One at
It's
a time,
fine.
okay?
Just be quick.
It was one at a time.
All right, go.
Cool.
Get ready up.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
get ready
Just
up,
let her
get ready
go.
up.
We'll read the chats and then I'll give my comment.
It's like talking to a wall. Also, men and women can't be platonically friends. Don't complain. Where are all the good guys go? We need 30 plus, single, and miserable. All those good guys that you banished to the friend zone are already married to much hotter, younger females. Don't be that old and bitter grandma, ladies. Date that guy in your friend zone. See what happens. I
Hey
promise.
guys, do me a favor, bro. Like the video, man. I got a headache. Goddamn. Like the fucking video. What are we at right now? 24?
Yeah, 24.
Guys, we should be at fucking 4,000 or 5,000 easy.
At least.
Literally, man. I was debating college kids. Now I'm back here talking to Miami girls. So like the goddamn video, bro, for my white hairs that I'm getting.
How dare
Yeah, a lot of white hairs, man.
Which one's worse?
Bro, I'm telling you,
I
man.
think there's like no difference.
I think there's no difference.
There was no
I think
difference.
it's Rumble time.
Yeah, we could.
Some Rumble?
Yeah, there's really no difference, bro. It's the same mindset, bro. Just like the college kids can articulate their stupidity a
Yeah.
bit better, but like
Yeah.
there's really no different worldview. The only difference is one uses a thesaurus.
Why
to
are
say
you
their
saying
stuff.
I ain't gonna lie, some of them barely articulated it better anyway.
What was that?
Why are you saying that opinions are stupidity?
Well, because opinions can be wrong.
Okay, but their opinions.
Yeah, but it can be wrong.
But if it's
though.
wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah, if it's wrong.
But opinions are
But-
not supported by fact. It's supported by like your feelings. That's why it's an opinion.
So why would it be stupid?
Subjective.
Because you could be stupid.
Because yeah.
All right.
Like for example, if I say something that's factually true, and then someone responds, "Well, that's just an opinion." Well, that's just intellectually dishonest and not higher IQ. It's like, you know, there's a big difference between opinion and facts. We've been trying to stick more on the fact side versus you guys have been on like the opinion side, but the problem is that not all opinions are the same or equal. Sometimes opinions can be wrong. We live in this crazy world now where we think that opinions, like everyone's opinion matters, and it doesn't.
Okay.
I believe in a meritocracy. I think if someone's opinion is wrong, you should tell them it's wrong and tell them why it's wrong.
Yeah.
Because that's why we have so many, no offense, that's why we have so many dumb people now and IQs have been getting lower and lower and lower. It's because we don't tell people that they're wrong about stuff.
Could you imagine if I tell you about hair, for example, hair colors, like keratin, all that stuff?
Excuse me, what was that?
Like, for example, your hair, right?
Okay.
Treatment, your hair, keratin, all that shit, right? I don't know about. So my opinion would be wrong, correct?
Yes.
Same here with dating. Your opinion is wrong. Understand?
Because he has facts on his side, that's why.
Cooked, man. Cooked. No hope, bro. Rumble time?
Yeah, we can. Chris is 39. Why does he act like a 304? He was 35 4 years ago? When I first started watching you guys? All right.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Chris, aren't you older? 37?
We do the math. 88, nigga.
All right. Are we, let me know when we're over on the Rumble side. Guys, come on over to Rumble.
Come on over,
We'll
guys.